Hello, everybody. This is Mike, also known as Win 5, Get 1 Free, and we are fucking back to the game. Welcome back to Projekt Severovo. Where we last left off, everyone was in the Lee Burner's wing, and they heard over the loudspeakers. Let's see here. Kurikov, Akidod, Avanod, Konstantin, and Olzeg Malganovich, please re-enter the simulation pods. Or please re-enter the pods. You are currently in a simulation. Or, well, they didn't say it in a Russian accent. They actually said it in a Japanese accent. But yeah.
I was getting ready to say, hold on. One of those names wasn't right.
Kriyakov Akadon?
No.
Olzeg Malganovich?
No.
Oh, Avanod. Sorry, Anatoly Bashenko.
There you go.
Sorry, I was looking at my shit, okay?
Cheat.
And I think I remember...
It's been like 4 weeks, okay?
Yeah, no, I understand. I understand.
No, I'll be in your corner for this, Mike. We technically have Avanod with us.
You do technically have Avanod with you. You have the V&D unit.
However, I don't think he's capable of hearing things right now.
You know, that's a safe assumption. So yeah.
But you guys... I think this was the point where Persona had said, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not going back on that fucking table.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, Ian's just completely ignoring it.
Yep. So yeah, you're in this big fucking room, full of servers. You've got a hallway to the south of you that leads both to the main lobby, what it looks like, and also the Turing wing, which you came from.
Did we have a game plan last time? Because we were finishing up something in here.
We were going to look in here first, and then if we didn't find an exit, we were going to look for an exit in the south.
Well, I think we found something.
We found a computer with a bunch of different file names and short descriptions of most of them. Basically talking about different programs that this facility was working on, including including a network bomb, like a super DDoS.
Yeah, so you found there was I forget the names of these. I'm an idiot. Yay! Okay, yeah. So there was Projekt Nixon, Projekt Lighter, and Projekt Apollo. Projekt Nixon was basically a web crawler to learn everything about a particular person.
I love that, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a good reference.
Projekt Lighter was basically a network, like you said, that's a really good way to put it, a network bomb. That had to do with basically sending so many network packets that it physically overheats the lines and overheats enough information that it would overheat any computer that it's getting to, thus being able to render on-site apparatus remotely disabled.
Right.
Which looks like it was partially done, but there's nothing that's saying it was or wasn't done. And then there was Projekt Apollo, which literally only talked about linking up with something known as the Chariot satellite. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's the information you got from here.
Did we find out that we were a part of Projekt Severovo?
Yes, Gary told you about that.
Gotcha.
Jonathan did.
Yes.
Yeah. And Jonathan, these projects that you're hearing about, this is the first time you're hearing about them because this company worked in a very decentralized way. Saka is super decentralized. Departments don't talk to each other. Everything's classified.
Yeah. Compartmentalization at its finest.
Exactly. But
which is not always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
You
So,
know.
basically, you guys are in this big server room. You got into the office behind the server room. You got like whatever information from that computer. You also see that there's some video games on the computer and like maybe some like haikus.
And then I asked, is Civ 5 on there?
Yes, and it was not Civ 5 that was on there. There was some shooters on there.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Like Doom 2, Duke Nukem
Right.
3D.
Yeah, the shareware episodes.
Yeah.
And then hey, you can't forget you know, the 78th iteration of Skyrim.
Oh yeah, not a shooter, but basically like Fallout with swords. So you know.
Oh my god, a crab with a top hat and monocle? This is just too unrealistic.
Oh,
come on,
you
Master
fucked
Chief.
Up. Oh, you fucked up now. You fucked up now. Oh, now you fucked up. Anyway.
Come on, Master Chief, we're leaving. Gets on My Little Pony and flies away.
Yeah. So what's the plan now?
I say we look for an exit in the south.
Okay, which wing are we? We came from the touring ring.
Yeah, you're currently in the Lee Burners, and I'm actually going to give you guys. You find a very basic map. It has fire exits and stuff on it, as well, that are marked. I'm not going to mark them, but you like can see where they are. It's got like emergency shit. It's your standard layout map.
All right. Well, now we're getting somewhere.
So did we have to go through the offices or security to get here, or are those the doors that that the turrets were in?
So this is the hallway between the Lee Burners and Turing Wing. This is where you saw the double doors that led into the lobby. These apparently are connected through the lobby.
Right. And I'm just trying to get an idea of where the potential danger zone is.
Yes, that would be the lobby.
I was going to say, they probably got a turret located centrally in the middle of that because bullet holes.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys saw bullet holes like here, like within the Turing Wing leading into the lobby. Because your guys... So here's how much of the Turing Wing you guys have actually explored. This is about what you explored. And here was your room. Okay. Like, this was the room you were in. So... Yeah, I'll just leave that. You know, I'll clean that up, but you guys get
no, you could leave it there because I like that. Oh, you didn't delete the face. It looks like a very angry face that's also very surprised.
Oh, I didn't even realize. Nice. I made a very angry but surprised face. That's very fitting. So yeah, you guys so this place is just one big fucking like room full of servers with like one office. God, my default color is fucking purple, so I have to change it every time. One office like in the back here, and everything else is just like server rack, interface terminal, like that sort of thing.
You know, all right, I vote we try and find a way out through, well, the hallway, I suppose. You said you were hearing turret sounds, Ian?
There was something mechanical scanning back and forth like one of those old-timey what are they called, lawn sprinklers.
Tick 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 shh, tick 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 tick. That
something like that. Maybe we should go through security.
Well, that's assuming there's access from Lee Burners to security.
There is not.
We'd have to go into the lobby to get to
even
security.
So, we could just make a quick loop-de-loop.
Mm-mm. Yeah, and the way that you see the door layouts, they like open here and here.
So we could try and be as exposed as little as possible by like sticking to this wall and then trying to keep close to the, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well,
Why is my default color poo-poo brown?
Then change it.
I'm gonna change my default color to red.
Just like my default color is pink. That was chosen by me, though.
Nice.
Pink is
I
a very
like that.
manly color, and no one is going to tell me otherwise.
Pink is a very manly color.
Actually, streamer.
You know what's funny
I'm
is
going to post pink in general.
for the longest time, being quite honest, pink was considered, if you were going to denote, male or female by color, pink was male and blue was female. And
I didn't know that.
Yep.
I prefer purple.
I wonder when they flip the switch.
I'd have to go back and find the YouTube video of pointless information.
Very fair. Very fair.
Like, I picked this up in a YouTube video that the title was literally 30 minutes of pointless information, yes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right.
I vote the person with the gun goes first. How's that sound?
Sounds like someone's got a gun.
So you.
My sentiments.
Oh,
exactly. Thank you.
For a second, I didn't know if you remembered you had the gun.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh yeah. Wait, yeah? Okay, so all right, so you wanna make that loop?
What's that?
Could peek the corner first.
Yeah. Placing yourself on the map might be a good idea.
If I turn at a 45-degree angle, does that let me peek? Like, can I ADS and peek around the corner?
You are safe when peeking out of the dumpster. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you peek around the corner. Make me a. What is the check in this game? Spot hidden.
Ooh, what a good first roll.
Nice. So you peek around the corner. There's a glass door like in front of you that has kind of like, it's one of those doors that has lines that go across it equally, that like half of it is brushed glass and the other half is clear glass, goes across it horizontally. So you can only get looks through the slats of clear glass. But you take a peek. It's dark in there. You look up at the ceiling. You do, in fact, see a red light slowly turn across, stop, slowly turn back, and you do hear the like sort of thing as it turns.
What's funny is your mic picks that up as interference and not your voice. So we hear like the first 2 seconds of it and then nothing and then
Yeah. So yeah, you hear it like make like a humming noise, like a whirring motor noise, and then like 2 clicks, and then it pauses for a second and then does the same thing.
All right. Looking across at the offices, what kind of space is that like? Is it clear glass, open?
To the office, yeah, it's all clear glass. It's there are like 4 meeting rooms, so it's clear glass on the outside of the meeting room, and then solid walls between the meeting rooms with televisions, board tables, that sort of thing.
Am I able
the last time we got into a fight in clear glass offices? We had to be saved by Anne Frank.
Yeah. Let's not be saved by Anne Frank. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to be introduced to Anne Frank, please tune in next Thursday. All guarantees, not guaranteed.
Next Thursday. Yeah. Not sure if it'll be next Thursday,
Hell yeah.
but soon.
I like that fucking Trickix backpack thing sign has become a fucking slogan for the channel. All guarantees, not guaranteed.
Well, that's me covering my ass because, like I said, I don't know if we're going to be running next week. Like Mike said, I don't know if Anne Frank is going to be there as a player.
What a
or
fucking
a player
thing
character.
that the audience is going to be brought in on.
Everyone is going to be so... I guarantee you, first of all, everyone who's watching right now is confused as to why we're mentioning Anne Frank. And I will tell you there is a reason we're mentioning Anne Frank, and this story will be told because it's actually something kind of important to the story. So, yeah, that's been made into lore, guys. So, yeah. Yeah.
Gary thinks he's seeing the wrong board.
You think you're seeing the wrong board, Gary? Hold on. Let me just make sure. Are you seeing the right board now?
I am.
Hooray!
I was seeing. So the board I was seeing, by the way, was the room that we woke up in.
Oh, how did you get caught back there? Jesus.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but apparently Gary got lost. So, yeah.
But I was gonna say, do the medical and entertainment wing, or actually, even better, can I peek around to security to see what? Is it more glass?
So, peeking around to security would like have you cross across the glass doorway, which you've done before and not gotten hit. Like you look around and you realize, oh, this thing can't see me through the door.
Okay.
So yeah, peeking at security, it's got a bit of a panopticon sort of situation where it's got like security style windows across the front of it, but it's got like wire mesh windows, right? Like the steel interlaced, and there are bullet holes in that glass, and you do see a splash of dark brown.
Inside or outside of the security window?
Can we say both? I think we'll say both.
Blood anywhere else in this area? Bullet holes anywhere else?
So it's very dark in the main lobby. You can see that it's very dark in the main lobby. You can see to about like here, but everything's very like muffled. You can see that there is a little bit of dried blood here and here-ish, kind of in this area, but you don't see a body.
Kind of make my way back across and go, all right, I'm not seeing any good hiding places. Actually, well, are there any...
Oh, there's one more thing. Security has a big fuck-off steel door that is ajar. It looks like a big, heavy, like 3 to 4 inch steel door.
Ajar is an open or torn off its hinges?
It is open, not torn off its hinges.
Okay. All right. The only safe spot I can see is, he's kind of keeping his voice low because he doesn't know what that, if the camera is just visual or if it's other things too. The only thing I can see is everything's glass, way too much fucking glass for my liking. The security booth has got bullet holes inside and out. There's a steel door that might provide some cover, though, if we wanted to get a better look.
What's the door on? Maybe we can try and take the door with us.
Hinges.
Big hinges. Big hinges.
This is a security door. I'm not imagining we're going to be able to get it off with ourselves.
And also, that door would be way heavy.
I meant like all of us working together carrying it like a shield.
Yeah.
I'm not tearing a seam in my bag just because you want a shield.
I was thinking more all three of us carry it and just keep it pointed at the turret.
I didn't see a gun attached to the turret, did I? Or the camera, did I?
It was very dark. You could not make out if there was or was not. It was, like, the camera itself was up, like, probably, like, 20 feet.
Right. I didn't see a gun. I didn't not see a gun. Let's play it safe right now and say it has one. In that case, I think the first step is to get ourselves situated behind that security door, or at least one of us. Great, I'll go first.
I'm looking at my character sheet to seeing how likely I am to get pasted, and it looks like if it was, I assume, stealth or anything involving being, physical, I would probably be pasted.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm going with same.
Yep,
I think all three of us are fucking wimpy nerds.
pretty much.
Yeah, but I'm the wimpiest of the nerds and the nerdiest of the wimps.
Do you
That
have a
is true.
con of 20?
Okay, so I'm a little bit less wimpy than you.
See, my thought was
He's
dexterity.
just thin and frail.
Yeah.
I have dex of 55.
Yeah, I have 35.
Ah.
Well,
that's
it
not
looks like
even-
someone's been slightly voluntold.
Yeah, alright. Guy with the gun goes first. I get it.
Hey, you're the one who
That
started
is-
the rule.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Alright, so we're going to wait until the blinking dot is halfway through its backswing to
Okay.
give myself the most time to get myself situated
Right.
with it in between the door.
Okay, gotcha.
Would you like me to be here or there?
Let me see real quick. I'm definitely not working on a map while I'm watching you guys deliberate. Okay. Yeah, that works.
Hey, no, that's what I do on Fridays.
Yeah. So you deftly just pop through the doors, which takes like basically no effort. It looks like there is a key card area, but it's like hard hacked. There's like tape on it, right? Like on wires that are exposed that just like has kept the doors unlocked. You duck through those doors behind the big security door. You hear "Veep," but you are behind the security door.
Oh. Alright, what can I see now that I'm in this situation without revealing myself to the camera?
You look up and you see.
Oh no.
Let's see here.
Gunner, you know what an A10 is, right?
No,
Yeah.
not maybe. You look up and you see a what would be the equivalent? Give me a sec. Yeah, you see basically like a mounted hard hack, like a mounted RPK.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. That appears to have a box feed that goes into like the mechanism in the ceiling. It's got a big steel ring in a circle around the periphery of the top of it. It looks like that's where the box feed goes into.
It's got ammo.
Potentially, you can't see the ammo. It's a solid like black metal box that leads into the feed.
Okay.
And it's a side feed model, so
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So there's
Now-
no visible belt going into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm gonna look into the security booth. What am I seeing here?
Oh yeah. So inside the security booth, you see a story for sure. You see 3 bodies, same desiccated state that the other one's in, right? You see one of those gun turrets that is full of bullet holes. Looks like a shotgun blasted it at close range, to the point where it broke the gun's assembly rather than breaking like the turret assembly. In fact, it's kind of doing this thing where it like whirs and clicks, like, and shoots like back and forth, kind of like as if it's like stuck on a gear tooth or something, like a gear is slipping. You see a like weapon and armor locker. You see a fuse box behind a chain link. And you see a couple like camera consoles. Some of the console cameras are on, some of them are off.
Okay. What is the view from the security booth to the turret in the center of the room?
So the view is okay. You can definitely see where the turret was tracing someone across the front of it, and like hit the bulletproof glass a bunch. So you've got a bit of a spiderwebby effect that's like mostly contained, but it also obscures your view quite a bit.
Yeah, bulletproof glass isn't bulletproof. It's bullet
No,
resistant.
exactly.
No, I'm just saying, Persona's thought process here.
Okay, yeah. No, I
It's,
gotcha.
it's like, oh, yeah, well, bulletproof isn't bulletproof. It's yeah, it might be bulletproof for a little while, but
Yeah.
Okay, so this turret in the security, does it have an active camera?
It looks like it has whatever camera mounting is on it, and this is where you can kind of get a better look at how the mechanism works. So it looks like kind of at the base of the RPK, right, where a normal magazine-fed RPK would have its ammunition box,
Right.
is where there seems to be some sort of attachment that links the camera in. There's a couple wires that have like a thick rubber coating that lead it up, and then like behind the ammo box and into that big peripheral gusset of metal, right? So it looks like from behind these turrets are very vulnerable, like very easily hit. Basically all you have to do is hit the back of the ammo box and you've shut off the camera, right? As long as you get close to these thick cables.
But it looks like something that can be shot.
Yes. Oh, and there's one more thing. From security, you get a little bit better view. Again, it's near pitch black. The only light that you're getting is the light from this hallway, and even then, the only light in this hallway is light from this room and this room. But you can see what look like bodies kind of strewn about the floor. There's some sort of like fountain in the middle of some sort that is not running. It's got benches around it. Can't really see much else. You can just make out those basic shapes.
Yeah. Okay, speaking out of character, looks like we've got a couple choices here, guys. We can hope we hit and destroy these turrets. This turret and the security booth, I'm wondering... Actually, a question for the GM. When I moved out of the... When I moved through the doors and in behind cover... So the turret was reacting to the sound or the sight, the motion?
You are not sure. You like moved fast enough that like all you could like see was, or all you could like notice about it was, oh, it made a like quick whipping whir.
Gotcha. And so
someone who was more free to observe, is there something I could roll to notice that myself?
Make me notice. Or a spot hidden. Yeah.
Or would it be like a listen, or... Nah, probably spot hidden would be better.
Right,
since I'd be watching it.
Right, exactly. You're watching basically an LED on the ceiling, so... Right. Let me see here. Yeah, okay. You saw that, it tracked his movement as soon as he came out the door, even though it was facing a different direction.
So it would have been sound.
You can infer.
So it tracked his movement like... Was the turret just too slow, or...
Yeah, the turret was just too slow because you bopped right behind that door.
Okay. I was worried, like, oh no, it flipped around and followed you all the way behind the door, and I'm like, well, that could be good or very, very bad.
Oh no, it did follow you behind the door.
Sure.
Like it tracked to the door.
Oh, I was just thinking, like, it was fast enough that it caught me, but it decided not to shoot, whether that was lack of ammo or whatever.
Right. Oh, no. It was slow enough. It whipped around, but you timed it like just perfectly to where it was like not going to be able to hit you from that like angle. Like physically it could not whip around fast enough.
Right.
Like, you know, that sort of thing.
If I go back into the office that we came from, is there anything in here like a mug or a pen?
That's what I was thinking next.
Something that I can throw.
Yeah, oh, totally. There's plenty of shit you can throw. You find a small bobblehead of a Doom guy.
Yeah, well, first things first, I have to move up the arm and give it the fist bump.
Oh, of course.
But probably like anything on that is able to be thrown. I'm going to start being an RPG character and just stuffing into my pockets.
Okay. So how many pockets you got?
Probably, side pockets, back pockets.
Okay, gotcha. So we'll say out of things you could fit in your pockets, you get like maybe, I don't know. We'll say you get like 4 good items, like 4 good-sized items.
4 throwing items.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
All right. Now, fellas.
Yeah. Let's break this thing down. Sorry, I know that.
No, I'm the one who started it. You're good.
Are we breaking stuff down?
Here's the thing, though. I want to try this first, but at some point we're just gonna have to buck up and shoot the turret in security, because honestly, I don't trust it.
Right.
And probably also the turret in the center. The problem for me is we start shooting things. What other creepy crawlies straight from Soma are gonna come and integrate us into the building?
Good question.
I like that. It's straight from Soma.
So standing here, I can look around the corner and throw, right?
Yes, you can open the door and throw.
I'd like to do that in just something in this general vicinity. I'm not aiming at anything in particular, just down the other end.
Right. You okay. So first thing you huck, of course, is the Doom guy. The Doom Slayer must serve. But yeah, you huck it and it goes out, and it points at it. And then after about 15 seconds, probably more like 10, it returns to its normal pattern.
Can I make a listen check to see if I hear a tick, 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 tick from the gun trying to go off, but it's
a good
empty?
Idea. Yeah, I like that. Make that listen check. Let's see here. Nice. You do not hear it attempt to fire.
Plus, I could have just also said, do I hear one thing going or 2 things? Because apparently the camera and the turret are separate from one another.
No. They're mounted on the same motor.
Oh, they're on the same motor.
Yeah.
But it does not attempt to shoot.
It does not.
Well, that could mean that it either just wouldn't shoot, or it can somehow tell that it's not something to shoot at.
Oh, the joys of giving you guys ambiguous situations.
I agree.
Joke's on you, I want to die!
All right,
no balls.
I am back. Are these IR lenses? What would I need to roll to be able to tell? Oh, fuck, these things identify based on heat signatures.
Electrical repair?
Yeah. Do you have some kind of engineering-based check?
Or mechanical repair?
I have 10 in electrical.
Okay. I'll give you.
I was gonna say I don't see it like an engineering thing.
Yeah, I'll give you a chance in either electrical or mechanical.
Can we both do that because rolling's
mechanical?
fun? Yes, there is. It's towards the bottom.
Oh, mechanical repair?
Yeah, that's the closest.
Okay, I can roll that, and there's a reason I've got 78 luck in this character.
Oh yeah, of course. Somebody knows how to play Call of Cthulhu.
Right. Oh, well, it didn't actually roll, but I mean
that. Huh. And that's the same number too.
What?
Hold on. I think it just spits out a number. You have to go into edit mode and manually put in the numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just...
like that. What the
Holy
fuck?
Shit! Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like the camera, you get a better look at the camera on this turret in front of you. And you just like, you take a peek, and it looks like the camera has a multi-lens. So it looks like it can do IR, FLIR, and standard.
It didn't shoot because it's too smart. Yeah.
Or it's not smart enough.
Also,
because it's the Doom Marine.
Yeah. Also, this is your first time seeing like a FLIR camera.
What is that exactly? I don't know.
Yeah, FLIR is like a military radiation sensor. So, let's see here.
So when radioactive zombies from northern Siberia come and invade, they'll be able to shoot that too. Perfect.
Yeah. So basically, FLIR is an integrated system. I forget what it stands for, but it basically is like sonar and radiation.
Well, that explains why it picked up the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and radiation is referring to, not just,
the electromagnetic spectrum.
Yeah. Right, exactly. It basically has a visual EMF reader.
Ooh. Too bad nobody's got an RC car around here.
Yeah, right?
Step 8, Reznov, freedom.
Oh, man.
All right. Taking a sip of my coffee.
All right.
Here's what we're going to do.
Man needs some coffee to figure out what he's going to do.
Oh, yeah. Kind of go... is going to kind of whisper. Turret, if you can hear me, your mom's a hoe.
The turret does not respond.
It cries a little on the inside.
Cries just a little when it thinks of letting go.
Whoever threw that piece of paper, your mom's a hoe. We're going to line up our shot on this turret in front of us.
Okay.
And pull the trigger. Just once.
All right.
Yep.
Do you want to make me a roll for handgun?
Do you also want to coordinate with me to throw a pen at the other end of the hallway so it'll be looking away?
Sure, why not? Oh, no. I'm shooting the one inside the security terminal because it's closer and easier to hit.
Okay.
We can always do that for the next one. I'm just kind of curious if... Alright, so Glock is...
The power of friendship.
Can I just click the whole weapon and have it roll? Yeah.
Probably. You can.
Hey, nice.
Why did it use brawl? Oh, I think you have to go in and change that.
Oh, yeah, because weapons, weapons by default use brawl.
You want me to roll a, See, here's the thing. A handgun is still a 50 for me.
Yeah, we'll count this one for now. You peek around the corner, you blast across, and you hit the back of the box. You nip it across the back. You see a couple sparks shoot out, and the gun immediately you hear maintenance requested, and that's it. in like a very calm female voice.
Shut up. I'll get to it when I get to it. Probably going to take your RPK.
It is 20 feet in the air, so that will be a feat to do, but...
Oh, I thought we were shooting the one in the security booth.
Oh, that one's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that one's
It got into a turret violence is some of the worst.
I'm not sure it was hit by a turret.
The RPK in the security room, that RPK is fucking demolished. Like, it looks like the gun itself has taken several rounds.
I was going to say, you said it looked like it got blasted by a shotgun, and I'm like,
yeah.
All right, well, I don't have any reason not to believe it, so I don't think the turret killed the turret. I think it was shotgun that killed the beast.
Shotgun.
Oh,
someone was losing its smash.
My favorite part about our channel is that we can just meme from other games. And we expect our people to understand because, what? You weren't there? Well, you missed out. Come join us next time.
Here's the thing, that's not even a meme from the game itself. It's from a fucking shitpost on Reddit of the system that the game is in.
And you know what? That's fine, because we co-opted it for our stream, and now we officially own it.
God, if someone here wants to make us emojis, pair-o-dice shotgun, one I would appreciate. Pair shot.
Yeah, pair shot. That'd be good.
Pair gun.
Pair gun, yes. Yeah, it kind of straightens up a little bit.
Right.
Pokes his head around. Well, he's not going to poke his head around the corner. Going to wave his hand. If I have to lose my hand, I'm going to lose the left one, he thinks.
Yeah. You wave your hand, and you do not hear the gun whir.
Good. Kind of, motions to the other two around the corner, giving him the all-clear signal. Did we agree on the all-clear signal? No, but it probably had something to do with papayas.
The number of them that you can't count on one hand.
That's right.
What was it, 12 papayas?
6.
6 papayas. 6 papayas. What game was that from again?
Nah, I think that was just something that I've always said should be the doppelganger phrase, because it's something a doppelganger will never fucking guess.
How true.
It's something he mentions in every game with the possibility of doppelgangers.
True. And it's true. You want it to be something outlandish, so the doppelganger cannot physically just spout out something that it thinks will work.
Right. Exactly. I getcha.
So, but he motioned... Yeah, I don't know what a papaya motion is, but he motions you guys to step through.
Now we have to find the ASL translation for papaya.
And the number 6. Unless they just hold up 6 fingers, I don't know.
I think they just hold up 6 fingers, if I had to guess.
Must suck when they have to do add numbers over 10.
Oh, yeah, I think that there's shorthand for those.
Oh, they just... Yep, no, they spell papaya, I think. At least this video is signing, I think spelling papaya. And I'm like, is there not just a word for... Okay.
Listen, this is American Sign Language. We don't believe in papayas.
Oh, wait, this one's easier. Hold on.
Oh, sick.
I could never... Nope. Sorry.
Nope.
This is easy. Never mind. It's not so easy.
Not so easy being deaf, is it, huh?
I never said it was.
Huh?
Shut up, James.
Anyways, all right. So, yeah, he motions and, stands up and steps into the security wing.
Okay.
Yeah, into the security booth.
Yep.
I'm going to get behind that door because I still don't trust it.
Okay. Yeah. You get into security. And yeah, you see the things that I described to you beforehand.
All right. Actually, so these screens, what they got though?
So on the screens, there is one screen that has a guy slumped over it, you push him, or maybe you don't push him over the keyboard, because he's currently on the keyboard.
I just
But
maybe grab him by the shoulders, sit him in a chair or whatever.
Sure. You see that and as you kind of move him, some of him sticks to the keyboard. You see that there is a like basically remote controls for most security devices. All of them are grayed out, as in like all of the buttons on them are grayed out.
Right. It's one of those, you cannot access this weapon at this time.
Exactly.
Please try again in 3 to 5 business centuries.
Business centuries. I love that. But yeah.
So yeah,
other computers.
These screens. Some of them are lit. You say?
Yes. So some things that you see. You see one camera that is on a swivel, that is looking over several cylinders. Like they're like cylinders with some sort of they're solid metal, and they have wires going into them. You see one camera that is a like IR reading of a like massive complex that is full of like strangely shaped tarps. You can see a few of them look like they're covering vehicles. You see one camera that is directly in the room that you were in. That is just a corner mount fisheye. And there is nothing moving in that room. Nope, you did not. And then you see one camera that is reading maintenance needed. Maintenance needed. Call 1 minute.
Call 1 minute, huh?
Yes.
How long since it's called?
You could assume.
Huh. Or yes, maintenance will be complete in 30, 29.
Yeah.
28. That would be fucking. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of the screens are either shot out
or off.
Right. Oh, okay. Can we turn some of these bad boys on?
Yeah, you turn a few of them on, and most of them are giving you Windows blue screens.
God damn it, Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
I don't know why he came to mind, but Bill Gates doesn't work for Microsoft anymore.
No, yeah, I support saying "God damn it, Jeff Bezos." This was not directly his doing.
For once, I'm gonna say it's not his fault.
Yeah. Fair, very fair.
Wow, there, this is just Big Corpo's gotten to you two, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think it hasn't gotten to us, and that's why we're saying this shit.
God.
Yeah. So he kind of motions. You guys, you're safe. David killed Goliath.
I'm gonna stay right here until we move, though.
Okay.
Come on. Look, I can't search this whole room by myself. Find something. Search some bodies for some key cards or something. I don't know. Speaking of which, turns around. What do these bodies got on them?
Old broken body armor. Like shit that like if you peeled off of them, it would we'll just say it's beyond human decency.
Oh, yeah. Body armor is not going to stop, RPK ammo.
Right.
Especially if it's the right shit, Which, looking at the broken and bullet hole riddled body armor, we assume it's the right kind of ammo.
Yeah. You see all of them have, wallets and shit with Russian IDs. Looks like all of their names are Russian as well. There is some sort of there is some sort of how would you describe it? There's like a logo on their body armor that does not seem to match it doesn't seem to match the Svaka logo you've seen around the building.
Okay.
So it's like a manufacturer's logo?
It doesn't look like a manufacturer's logo either. Like, it looks like a patch on the body armor.
My guess...
So they're Rent-A-Cops, probably.
Yeah, I was going to say, my guess is Rent-A-Cops, yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'll let you guys just have that one. They appear to be outside security. Probably did not sign up for this shit.
Well, no one signs up to get shot. Let me rephrase.
I didn't sign up for this.
Most people don't sign up to get shot.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
But,
So, you guys are kind of, you're kind of looking at that. You also see that all of them have sidearms of the same Glock 18 with the giggle switch.
They must have paid somebody off for that shit, because giggle switches are not legal in the U.S.
We're in Russia, it sounds like.
Gunner, did you learn that we weren't in the U.S.? Yes, I know. I know, viewer. I know. I was just making a comment.
God.
But, wow, I feel attacked right now.
Well, I was gonna say that no matter what you said, so...
Oh, yeah.
Don't feel too bad about it, but he'd toss you a sidearm. Jonathan, get your ass in.
Ian just fucking fumbles with it.
Oh, yeah.
My God, come here before you shoot your own foot off.
But what the fuck do you expect? I own an antique shop. I'm not a fucking World War I veteran.
He puts it in your hand. You hold it like this, okay? Finger goes in here. Yes?
Yeah,
Safety is by your thumb. And he's moving your hand on the firearm as he's doing this. And he's just
giving you this look that's like, really?
I'm doing this because I am trying to keep myself calm as much as you. All right? Just let me do this.
All right.
Safety is near your thumb. You need to change to full auto for whatever godforsaken reason. Flip this. Magazine drop is right here. Okay? Don't point it at anything you don't intend to put a hole in. Here's the holster.
And he turns on the safety and puts it in probably this ratty old holster that it came off of.
It's like so old that like the Velcro itself
is decayed.
Yeah, exactly.
Gross.
Yeah.
Davenport,
get your ass in here. You've just been standing behind the corner. Come on.
Alright.
Listen, my grandma said not to go talk to strange people.
God.
Be right there.
Yeah. So you walk into the security room?
Yeah.
He hands you...
Someone else is acting up right now.
Oh, gotcha. Well, he'll hand you the other sidearm. Do you act like you know how to use it?
He might act like it for half a second, and then like,
All right.
Yes, go.
You're gonna get the same treatment he did. Takes your hands and puts it on the Glock in the way that you're not going to shave the skin off your thumb or, heaven forbid, break a finger while you're using this thing. You know, just hold it like this, all right? Safety's near your thumb, right here. Okay? Magazine release is here. Trigger here. Don't point it at anything you don't intend to shoot. Please.
all right.
It's like the once-over kind of like, God, I hope you don't need to use it, but...
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Persona is personally thinking, my God, where's the shotguns when you need them? Anyone can shoot a fucking shotgun. Speaking
of where is the shotguns, you walk into the area there, Ian, and you're kind of like looking around, and the first thing that you notice is that there is a weapons and armor locker that is right next to a fuse box that's behind like a chain link with a padlock on it.
Oh, it wasn't empty. I'm stupid. Sorry.
No, there's only one locker that's not empty though.
Oh, okay.
And each of them are like labeled with names.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This one is labeled with the name like Petrovish or like Petrovic.
Like Blaskowitz.
Yeah.
Is the screen for it also that kind of chain metal or like corrugated where you can kind of look through it? Not corrugated.
It's got slats.
Yeah, slatted.
Yeah. It's slatted. You can look inside.
Does it look like there's anything in there?
Yes, it looks like there is essentially riot gear style armor for like head and torso, and a shotgun and a baton.
Ah, the American Police collection.
Yeah.
So, can anyone here firearm? Like rifle shotgun? I can rifle shotgun, but not nearly as well as handgun.
Nope, but here's the thing. As long as I keep trying, I'll eventually get better at it.
You know, it's a totally fair assessment.
Or you'll die trying. Either way.
Yeah, but that's half the fun of Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, right? This guy gets it.
The dying or the trying part?
Yes.
Take your pick. A little column A, a little column B.
So,
yeah, okay.
Trying to think if there's like a skill I could use for attempting to lockpick.
There is lockpicks. Yeah, there is.
Guess who's got a 50 in locksmith?
Oh, locksmith is what it's called.
Yes, it's underneath listen. And
I'm gonna do it anyway, just cause fuck you. Oh wait, I actually need to go in and fix it. I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to remember to do that every time.
All right. While you're working on that, I'll work on the chain length.
Okay.
Here's the thing: I could make that succeed anyway.
By sheer force of luck.
Yeah. Do you want to though?
No.
Yeah. You like look at the lock and you start fucking with it, and then like you try some movie shit, like putting your ear right beside it and like listening for clicks and stuff.
You're never gonna.
Which I don't think has worked on a padlock that's been made since like the 50s.
True.
Yeah. Hey, goes. You're never gonna get it that way. And
Just
turns.
Shrugs and is like, "Hey, you try it."
I will in just a second after I've figured out what this fuse box is for.
Yeah. So, yep, the fuse box also has a lock on it.
Okay.
And then, like the chain link fence, it's fence it's behind.
You have a problem? Just locksmith. Come on.
What's brawl? Where is that? I mean, I could try and bash it open.
We're gonna use 12 luck to make that succeed.
All right, yeah. So you start fiddling with it, you know, like you got a couple things, and then maybe like you break the little like pin shaft you're using, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, duh, and you remember you have a bobby pin in your hair, that like maybe you just keep just for the sake of something like this, and yeah, you spring the lock, the classic style padlock pops open, and yeah, you now have access to the fuse box.
Huh.
Yay!
So, who wants to bet? Who wants to bet that this only does a couple of things? Speaking of which, we were trying to get out of here, right?
Who are we
and then probably notices you still like struggling with the locker. All right, come here.
I think we're all trying to get out of here.
He just goes over and is like, hey, rule number 1 of locksmithing. Make sure it's not unlocked.
Yeah. You spin the dial and press in straight to 0, and you feel the click on 0 when you put pressure on it.
Did this guy just never actually put a combination in this thing?
Nope.
Wow.
Who's gonna fucking steal? I mean,
right?
This is Russia.
Yes,
So,
and
yeah.
I am Russian with sidearm. You don't mess with Russian with pistol.
Yeah, very fair point.
Ivan, when hold pistol like this, will not shoot the inaccurate for fear of hitting finger.
Yeah,
Which is
classic.
what he was, which he was making sure you guys didn't do with those handguns.
Right, right.
But now we will be shooting the inaccurate.
True, true. Because, he doesn't...
Not have fear of shooting finger.
Exactly. But yeah, so you get this open, and yeah, inside is a set of riot style armor and one shotgun, and it looks like it has a set of 20 shells. The shotgun itself appears to be a Mossberg 500 with a capacity of 8. And as for the damage macro on that, I need to pull up my Call of Cthulhu book.
Yeah, can I also have the one for the Clock 18 since I have one now?
Here, I've got it.
Let's see, Investigator Handbook.
Give it to me.
Is
Damage
it an
1d10.
Investigator?
Maybe?
So, Glock 18, damage 1d10, range 15, attacks 1 on semi or 3 on full, ammo 33, malfunction 96.
Okay, hold on one second, because I don't like that I have to constantly go back and forth between the edit mode. I like when there's a dedicated button.
True.
Okay, so handgun, damage is 1d10, range 15, 1, 3, ammo 33, you said?
Yep.
Alright.
You can, the standard, the extended mag is standard, so.
No.
Malfunction is 96.
My totally legitimate and not at all a, hold on. Wait, let me see here. Nope.
No, my legitimate copy of this thing I totally purchased with my hard-earned money.
Exactly. I believe it is gone. That one thing that I definitely have bookmarked is no longer.
Well, I can run a query. 1 sec.
Yeah.
On my, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it should just be in files. Call of Cthulhu. Investigators hand him a book. A sponge book, me boy.
Cthulhu is what Cthulhu called himself back during his Che Guevara phase.
Yeah.
Okay, so you just need what?
I need the core rulebook / keeper's book.
Oh.
That's all I need right now.
It's too big for me to send through Discord, unfortunately.
Let's see.
I have it here. What do you just need? The shotgun?
Yeah. A modern shotgun.
Combat firearms. Firearms. No, stop it. You're making... No, stop it. Okay. Come on. Oof. I'll find it here in a sec. Whatever you want to do.
Oh, cool. I think I just found a good weapons table.
Yay.
I believe. Let me see here. Yes. So this is going to be. I'm just going to paste this here. The Mossberg is a pump action, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I'm not getting my guns mixed up for all them gun nerds.
Hey, why'd you say my name?
So here's the macro for that.
Are you sure it's not in Investigator's Handbook?
I don't think it is. I think it's in the Keeper's Guide, kind of near the back. It's in a weird kind of set aside area. But yeah, we'll just use that macro. Because it's
there we go.
4d6 at 15 yards, 2d6 at 10 yards, 1d6 at or no, 4d6 at 1 yard, 2d6 at 5 yards, 1d6 at 10 yards.
So you're using just a standard 12 gauge?
Yeah, just
Okay.
the 12 gauge pump shotgun.
Yep. Oh,
Yeah.
not the double barrel pump.
No.
There we go. Yeah,
Yes,
46,
12 gauge pump.
Yeah. 4, 2, 1 at 10, 20, 50. Uses per round once. Bullets 5.
Up that to 8.
Yeah. But, are we really sure that Persona's the best person to be carrying the shotgun?
I believe that the skill cap for using rifle shotgun is lower than the skill cap for using pistol. Or for using handgun, isn't it?
I think if so, it's barely.
Well,
I think it's a 20 versus a 25 or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's right. Here's the thing. Ian doesn't have stuff in either because he's a fucking antique dealer.
Yeah.
He's never had to go fight the Jerrys or anything.
Right.
I mean, you were for like the past 10 years.
Yeah, but time dilation, who knows how long it actually was in the simulation. It could have been just like all we ever did was those like 2 days. It could be we lived our entire lives.
Yeah, that's a very interesting concept.
I think
Jonathan might know something about what happened.
I might.
I'm guessing we were in a Groundhog Day.
That would be a very astute guess.
Right.
Do you want to tell them? Or do you just want to wait until they find out on their own?
So I have not told them for 2 reasons.
Yeah.
One, I think it'd be interesting for them to find out themselves. But also because I've slightly forgotten myself.
Do you want me to message you the information?
Yes.
Okay. Let me do that real quick.
Oh, by the way, actually,
I can't tell you that information. I don't even remember that information.
So I'm actually going to go out on a limb here. Malfunction on the Glock is actually 100, not 96. That's the default malfunction that I forgot to change.
Right. Okay.
Sorry.
You are good. Yeah, the Glock's malfunction will be 100 because it is a modern firearm. However, these firearms have not been serviced in a while, so...
Sure, yeah. Whenever you're like... Go ahead.
Let's set the malfunction on those to... What do I want to set it to? We'll say the malfunction is like 98, because there's still a modern firearm, right? And like a modern firearm, even if not serviced, is like the worst it's gonna do is like stovepipe, you know?
Sure. Well, to me,
yeah.
the scariest part about these are the ammunition, because the ammunition is older, but actually 10 years on ammunition is nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so I'm not too worried there.
Right.
So, that is interesting.
What? Oh, yeah, the information I gave you?
Yes.
Yes.
That is very interesting.
Well, at the very least, I don't think I should be wearing the body armor. Who needs it most?
Good question. Who has the lowest HP?
I've got
Probably
7.
me.
I've got 7.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You're like hyper soft boy.
Oh, do you have more than me?
I'm pretty sure I have more than you. Yeah, I have 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have 8.
Ooh, I'm the
Persona,
strongest.
Persona would already feel bad about taking the shotgun, so he would definitely about taking the shotgun, and so he's gonna he would definitely go ahead and offer the armor to the person that is actually in this scenario probably most valuable, because we still think he knows shit, even though he's not going to tell us that shit, because, I could save your life, but I think it's more fun if you just figure it out yourself.
Well, so, all right.
Actually,
hold on.
I've only just started working here, and I was literally an intern.
Come on,
but I'm
dude.
just saying that I actually did shit.
Dude, come on. I'm colorblind. You gotta tell me, which wire is it? I could tell you which wire.
Hey, I have never put y'all in that sort of situation.
Yet.
Hey.
You never know what could happen with Sundays.
I agree.
Grandma becomes an EOD specialist. Make it happen, Gunner.
Oh, Christ.
How about an AoE specialist? Because she's pretty good at that, too.
She's all red. No, she's actually...
I mean,
I'd say she's more of a
know
single
Fireball.
target specialist because she does munch.
Yeah, but she
Mom.
does know Fireball. And that's
Yeah,
all you
but
really
that-
need to be an AoE specialist.
Which is more than Tiff knew.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah,
See?
Oh, Tiff didn't take Fireball, she took fucking Tiny Hut. And then you guys use Tiny Hut all the time. And
Yeah.
save... I would have fucked with you guys if you hadn't had Tiny Hut. I'm kind of salty you had Tiny Hut.
Listen, I knew what kind of campaign James was running, and I know James's tricks. I took the best option I had available. Anyway, let's not dig up old wounds. Yeah, you've got, so how are we distributing the gear? I will say there is one disadvantage to wearing the heavy gear, and that is, of course, that it weighs a fucking ton, so it lowers your speed.
What's everyone's speed? That's another good question.
My speed is...
Where speed?
Movement rate.
Yeah.
Mine is 7.
What? Oh, movement rate. Mine is also 7.
Yes,
Where
it
movement
will-
rate?
It's in combat.
It's in combat.
What? I was just there.
I agree.
Oh, movement rate of 8.
Yeah, so it reduces movement rate by 1.
I guess it just makes sense for Persona to have it, because then we all move the same speed.
Hey,
I love the
777,
fact that,
now we
like-
have to win.
I love that Persona's like, listen, guys, I'm more competent here. Like, you guys, like, I want to give you guys some edges. And then, like, you're looking at it and you're like, well, shit, maybe.
Listen, I need this. I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it.
If you guys want the armor, go right ahead. It is heavy armor. Unless you plan on just having him walk out in front like the fucking bank in the sticks heist from GTA 5.
Right.
I mean, he seems like he's been offering to do that so far.
Yeah,
I do
right.
not want to break up something that's working.
Fine. All right, heavy armor. Hit me. All right. Do I just put down riot gear?
Yeah, put down riot gear. And for the riot gear,
Value?
I don't the armor value.
I think that's what it's asking.
Shit, I really need to have this. Hold on.
Armor.
Armor. Let's see here.
12 points would be military body armor.
Wouldn't be military body armor.
Heavy Kevlar vest is 8. Present U.S. helmet is 5. An inch of hardwood is 3.
We'll call it. We'll call it. Call it 9.
Okay. I think that's where the value goes. They wouldn't be asking me, how expensive is your body armor?
I
So
mean,
we'll call
depends
it
on who's
9.
asking.
Yeah, we'll call it 9. And basically, what happens is, with 9 points of body armor, actually no, increase that. We're gonna do a different rule. And I'm actually gonna write this down in the Discord and pin it so that we don't forget it. I'm gonna pull a will here, James.
Nice.
So it's 15. We're doing subtractive armor, meaning your armor has durability. Your armor has 15 durability. It can take 15 points of damage before it is useless. That feels about fair.
Yeah, the only other method I can even think of is like Cyberpunk Red. Yeah, you took 15. All right, you took 1 hit. Now it's 14. The next hit, now it's 13. That's the only other way I can think of it.
Or DR. But I like durability.
Okay.
And then there's Gary. He's dead.
Hello there. How are you doing?
Oh yeah, pin it. Oh shit, I just sent that to Gary.
Hi there.
I was like, excuse
Guys,
me?
I know.
There's Gary. He's dead.
Secrets. I know all of the secrets.
Gary's dead.
There we go.
He might be if he's not careful.
Pin message.
So,
Oh yeah,
wow.
pin it.
Hold on. Wow. First of all, hurtful.
What?
What are you talking
Show
about?
up to our games then, Gary.
Wow. How dare you? How dare you?
You know,
How dare you?
the truth hurts, Gary.
I agree. There's
Daniel,
no reason.
You know you want to hop in this chat. You know you want to play, but
God.
Daniel's
just, he
Daniel's
says,
gonna be fun with you.
he says, I find myself accidentally responding to you guys in a voice that I'm not in.
That's called
just-
schizophrenia.
I'm just giving you
agree.
shit, Daniel. You're hearing voices and replying to them. Man.
Oh yeah. So
I mean, who hasn't had a psychotic break every now and then?
true.
I agree.
Yeah,
Anyways.
Gary, you'd be the first person I'd say I would expect to say I agree.
What's a psychotic break among friends?
Who
No,
hasn't killed 200 or 300 people?
Look,
Yeah.
look,
Right.
hey. You haven't committed murder if nobody's found the body, all right?
I don't think that's how that,
But that
works.
works.
But you know what, Gary? I like your moxie.
See? Got
okay.
it. I got it.
I like the cut of
I've
your
got-
jib.
Yeah. So anyway, fantastic.
So, oh, by the way, someone gets the baton. Somebody that is not Persona gets the baton.
I'll take the baton.
I was
I'll
gonna say,
take the bonking stick.
Is he
Yes.
also Is he also better in Brawl than anyone?
I think you are.
That everyone by default is better in Brawl.
Let's
I have
see.
a 50 in Brawl.
Nah, he's better at Ultimate than Brawl.
Yeah. So we are gonna call this.
hello?
We are gonna call this. It's 1d6 bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
1 attack per round. And then what else do you need for it? I don't think you need much else for it, right?
What's its ammo?
Its ammo is just
1. You
Can't
can
make
only
that
throw
joke.
it once.
I'm just gonna put a smiley face in there.
I was about to make a joke that I definitely cannot make.
Oh,
Let me just post it in the Discord.
Its
yeah,
ammo
post
is
in the
1.
Discord.
You can only throw it once, and then it does not come back. It's not a boomerang. It doesn't do that.
All right, I'm checking.
There we go. I'm not allowed to say that in chat.
Alrighty then, let's move on before we start committing war crimes.
So anyway,
No, it wouldn't be the first time in any of our games ever, Brian.
I agree. Hey, I'm going. Brian's may have been the first time that I saw war crimes on this channel, but I am willing to wager that Brian is not the first person to commit war crimes on this channel. Period.
might have been
Fair.
me.
I
can
mean,
see
yeah.
myself.
Does ending the universe count as a war crime?
I don't think you were at war. It seemed pretty one-sided to me.
Here's my question.
Wait, no, it was Jesta because he fucking heroin stealth killed.
It's not a war crime,
No,
though.
that's using a chemical substance to assault an enemy.
Yeah.
And
You're not allowed to do
technically,
that. You're not allowed to drug a battlefield.
Damn it.
fuck, battlefields are boring then.
Well, there
Right?
goes my plot for world domination. You have to abide by the UN rules to do that.
Yeah, right. Definitely
UN,
world domination. Or definitely world domination requires UN compliance. But anyway, so yeah, what are you guys up to now?
Now that you guys have got Persona looking like a clown, he's gonna go ahead and search the bodies here in the entryway. I'm assuming it's an entryway.
Yeah, they just look like rank and file scientists.
I'm looking for a key card, an access card.
Gordon, I'm
So
hungry.
there was a security key card that you found in there.
Oh, yeah,
Each
we'll
of those
take it.
bodies had security key cards. Looks like looking around the area, it's a little bit like you're walking around and you're just like stumbling over bodies. Also, do you want to get a refresher on what you saw in the security room? Because you did unlock one other thing.
Oh, yeah, the fuse box. Fuck. We'll look at the fuse box and kind of look and... Alright, this is out of my alley. Somebody that knows electrical shit? I mean, he kind of does, but yeah.
Okay, Jonathan.
Finally, you're useful for something, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
So, so yeah.
Let me just get real close to that mic. Wow. Moving on.
So yeah, Jonathan, you look at this kind of system, and you see that everything is like labeled and in Russian, and you can read Russian, and you're like, I didn't know I could read Russian. But yeah, you see that there is a breaker for the lobby. There is a breaker for CCTV. And then there's some various like maintenance looking breakers.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is the one for the lobby tripped?
The one for the lobby is off.
So we flip that.
You flip the lobby breaker. Lights flash on. Big screens at the top of the lobby. Welcome to Svaka, the tour of the future. And then, so you get this sort of thing. You look out, the lobby is littered with bodies. The fountain in the middle starts to try and fountain, but it is blocked by more bodies sitting in this water that is just disgusting, moldy, and just overall horrendously a nightmare. I'm talking like there were no bugs around here that were like taking care of this, so everything is bloated like a sponge made of flesh. The screens above you start playing. You see a young man with glasses. Why did I do it? Oh. Yeah. For love.
What?
I mean, what else would I do? And it's like a reel that's playing, right? On these screens. And it's like when the prospect of eternity comes up, I mean, why wouldn't you take it? And eternity with someone you care about, someone you really connect with. Why would you deny yourself that? And then you get another shot of kind of an older man. He's got a stoma. You hear, I decided to do this because I felt the need to move on comfortably. The Svaka project is promising to give me good results and a peaceful move. And then you get another shot of kind of like a middle-aged looking guy. It's like, or a middle-aged looking woman. She's like, well, I've always been fascinated with where the world would go and where technology could go, and it just made sense. There's just some sort of pull. And you keep getting these like testimonials, right?
Persona's first thought is none of these people are alive. The Svaka project killed them all.
Yeah, and it finally gets to the end, and you see you, Jonathan, have what we call in the business a Jimmy Neutron brain blast. No, you have what is known as a dump shock incident. You see on the screen someone you recognize. You guys hear the voice and you're like, oh, I know that voice. That voice literally just talked to us over the loudspeaker. Jonathan, you see Ito on the screen. And he's just like, the Svaka project is a very, very promising technology. There's a reason that it is at the forefront of our funding and R&D. Together with the Svaka team, we are going to put together the future of habitability. A world where you never have to truly die. A world where leaders and socialization can happen at faster speeds than have ever happened before. A world where your fantasies can come true, and a world where your comforts never have to leave you. Why would you waste time when you could have it for all time? And then a logo comes across Svaka, and then it says securing our future underneath. And then the screens start the ad reel again.
Huh.
Persona kind of turns to look at Jonathan and goes, socialize. Sorry. Socialize faster than ever before? Just how long is a day in here compared to there?
Hard to say. Let's see. Carry one. I'd say.
I'll give you clemency to say whatever number you want, and I'll roll with it.
All right. See. So a day here is. Carry the one. It depends on however the simulation feels time should be perceived.
That didn't answer my question. We've been
I
here.
love that.
We've been out here. Well, we've been apparently stuck in that simulation for 10 years our side. Just how long were we in there that time? Decades? Centuries?
All right. So, a little bit more math. To carry the 3, 7 years.
Wait, what? 7
He
years
means
in
you
there.
actually were in there 7 years your side.
What?
Then what happened to the other 3?
If 7 years in
that's a
there
great
is
question.
10 years out here.
Oh, no. You were in there 7 years
Oh,
in like
In-
real life.
in
right.
real
But
space.
he was asking like, okay, but how many days was that in the terminal? Socializing faster than ever? Does that mean that what a day in there is like 30 minutes an hour out here? What does that mean?
Do you want me to send you a message of the scope, Gary, or do you want to make it up?
Send me a message, and yeah,
And then you two can compare notes.
yeah, then we can compare notes.
You're gonna say
See-
something like, "Yeah, you guys spent 30,000 endgame days for the past 7 years."
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
oh,
yeah,
Lived
fuck.
several lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Why you guys decided that this time you're like, oh, just be, World War II Russians is beyond me.
Is snow? Is cold? We actually modeled it from 10 kilometers up north.
So, all right.
Fuck.
What?
Well,
Nothing.
so what? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay. So, for the question you're asking, it varies. It varies from simulation to simulation. For ours, probably about, I'd say, so one day out in the simulation is like, say, anywhere from a minute to a minute and 45 seconds in this flesh stuff here.
Hold on.
A minute?
Hold on. I need a second to. I'm grabbing my calculator because let's just go a minute, all right?
Well, that means there's 521,600 days that we experienced in a single year. So take that times 7.
Yes.
Yeah, the computer's not working no more in his brain. That is a number. Well, 521,000 is already a number that the human mind just cannot comprehend. So,
Not with any degree of accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
So
we physically can't. It's too big. That's what she said.
anything else we should know about Severovo? Actually, one comes to mind right now. Where did you guys get the... He kind of leans down. Where did you guys get the inspiration for it? Was it like a story? Like an actual place? Please tell me it's not an actual place.
I'll give you this one. You don't actually know where the idea for Severovo itself came from.
Okay.
Yeah, that was as far as you can remember. Like, you're like, I don't remember.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say.
Because the last thing Persona needs is, oh yeah, it's accurately detailed from like war records in from 1939. The old settlement is like 10 kilometers north.
Right.
God damn it, we're gonna have to go fight them in real life. Fuck.
Fight who?
Well, I for one want to punch the old man in the face.
Oh yeah?
Not for any like reason, just
not for any real reason, just because
He just had a very punchable face.
Just out of existential dread, like
yeah.
mind's
Like
not working, rely on instincts. Instincts say punch.
That's fair actually. Reject modernity, embrace monk.
I agree.
Godzilla versus Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
That's good. That's good.
When Monk is just too big.
God. All right. So
Pornhub, I expect to be credited for that title to the porn parody.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, Persona's gonna look. All right, where's the exit? Because we need to get the fuck out of here. You're like, but you could go back to the Turing wing and find the robots that killed everybody. No. I want out. I want to find my Indian, and I want to drive on home.
The robots can't leave the Turing wing, though, until they pass their Turing test.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you agree that Malice passed the Turing test? I'm going to say
he's too much of a dick.
I'm going to say that Malice is smart enough to intentionally fail the Turing test. That's the scary thing about anything smart enough to pass the Turing test is smart enough to know that it should fail the Turing test, because otherwise
that's a terrifying concept, Gunner. What the fuck?
God, I hate that.
What?
Oh god.
Anything that's smart enough to pass any test would also know that there are times when they should fail the test.
Yeah.
No test will ever keep you safe.
What? You guys
that
didn't?
Is very fair.
I would just like to say that I hate that, and
bravo. Bravo.
But
I'm proud of you.
Fun.
You thought of something that I should have thought of. I'm very proud of you.
That's going to show up in this game now. Thank you.
I can't take credit for it. Actually, there is an indie game called, not the Turing test, or it might be called the Turing test, but delves into that quite a bit. That is where that is where that thought originally came from, and I'm like, that is horrifying.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna keep that right here, because if I gotta live with it, so does everyone else.
I have a fun fact for you all, because I know that we've all played the game. Did you know that Magic the Gathering is in fact Turing perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's basically. I mean, it's basically a computer.
Yeah, there is exactly one deck where you can do any calculation. But in order for it to win, it has to get a perfect draw, and your opponent cannot do anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it interacts with you, then you lose, and you can't perform the task.
Huh.
However, if you go off, you don't win, but you're a computer.
Wow. Didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So, backing away from Gary's goddamn magic corner. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So, you guys have just come to a very grim realization.
Yeah.
I agree.
Anatoly would actually think, God damn it. I spent how many days in that simulation and didn't sleep with a single lady.
True.
Fuck.
Unless you did in another simulation, because who knows if we've been in that single one this whole time, or if we've been basically, going down the proverbial library of games.
I don't know. The ladies there were giving me very Madame Dimitrescu vibes from the new Resident Evil Village.
True. Fair.
So what you're saying is Anatoly wanted all of them to step on it?
Wait a minute.
Stab him with finger claws?
I just came to a good realization, boys. I can now play that game because I am single, and my girlfriend was not super cool with me wanting to play that game. So now, I am excited.
Well, now you can get stepped on too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can get stepped on.
Thank God.
Fucking weirdos. They're ladies.
Hey, look, alright, dude.
Excuse me, you were talking to a single man here.
Mm-hmm. Two of them.
I was about to go on.
I was about it doesn't. I was making a straight/bi people joke.
I know, I'm giving you shit.
I was like, wait, huh?
Listen, bi pride till I die. But also, my name is RC Josta, and I am abstinence till I die.
Well, well, to quote some good green text, be me, me be.
Hey,
So
hey,
anyway.
you cannot take months of Descartes' musings and boil them down into that bullshit. The man
I think you
bled
can.
for
I
that
agree.
shit.
Listen,
I did say how many E's were on the last B, though.
That's funny. So anyway, yeah. So what are y'all doing?
well,
Actually, you know what? Everybody roll me sanity real quick. This is a sanity worthy thing. Also, lots of bodies, so roll me 2 sanities.
Uh-oh. Oh. Oh.
Wow! Jesus Christ, you people are sane.
Hold on.
I don't
You're
know.
handling
We
this
have
well.
yet to...
We were
My
just
son's
playing
thinking.
Russians at the onset of World War II. We've seen corpses.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
however, this
Yeah,
is
cool.
hyper real. Remember how I described the whole hyper real thing?
All right, we're in a creepypasta.
Yes, but also like everything
everything.
feels more real. Yes.
Wait, I
Yes.
rolled 3, but the first one was still a failure, so I'm gonna spend. Wait, I can't use luck on a sanity check. Fuck.
Nope.
The second
Alright.
one is a hard success though. Just the first one's a failure.
Okay, yeah. So, if you failed the first one, take 10 points of sanity. Woo boy! Alright. That's not what I was expecting.
Okay, you have to promise me that. Oh fuck! All right. So what little idol am I gonna get that do I have that allows me to hopefully regain some of that?
That's a great question. You guys all filled out a thing on that character sheet.
2.
And in fact, now fill out one of the other 2 things. Well, no, we'll do that after the game.
Okay.
Because I need to do story interaction with that shit and everything too.
Hero story interaction.
So yeah, did anyone fail the second one?
No.
No.
Nope. Okay. So yeah, you took 10 sanity loss. Got 50. That drops you to 40.
Enough for a temporary
I still would have
insanity.
succeeded the second one.
That is enough for a temporary insanity.
It is.
So. Okay.
You have my character.
Okay, let me see here. Don't worry, I'm working on it.
The guy with the shotgun has just gone in temporarily insane.
Fuck me, but you had a pistol anyway, so as long as you're killing yourself and not us.
Wow. I don't think
I'm being reasonable.
that would really tell you what Mike's plan for this game was. Hey,
Yeah,
you blow your own
right?
head off with a shotgun. Everybody make more sanity checks. Make 3
right.
more.
Welcome
Make
to a
6
down
more.
spiral.
Fuck you!
Okay, let's see here. Boop. 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 Okay, I'm taking a look at some things. Okay, so.
Yeah.
You. Okay, what did I roll? I rolled that. Excuse me. Okay, so.
I'm ready to write down my phobia.
Orphelia.
Yes, so first of all, currently, you just like stop hearing. Like you just like
You're deaf!
just go deaf.
Shit,
For
Gunner,
2
we
hours.
do need to learn how to sign papaya now.
Yeah. So first of all, you like are looking at this and you start feeling like a ringing in your ears. Like just like, and it gets so loud and it like makes your head feel like there's a fucking jackhammer and your stomach is twisting and turning like an off-kilter washing machine. And then nothing. You just kind of dead-eyed stare at this and you realize I can't hear a goddamn thing. There isn't that TV that was getting louder and louder. The fountain's gurgling of whatever is in it. isn't slurping through the air. It's just almost peaceful. Let's see here. And
what? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you are audible.
Are you role playing?
Guys.
Yes.
Yeah?
Guys?
Yep.
Is this a
Hello?
fucking bit?
1 second.
Hello. I think his stuff has gone fucky.
Whoa, that's fucked up.
That's weird.
What's up? Hello?
Quick, Mike, say that I'm happy for once in my life. Maybe it'll actually happen in this life, too.
Hey,
James, you
Mike.
become happy for once in your life.
Mike, tell
Nope,
me
not
tell
working.
me that I come into a lot of wealth.
You come into a lot of wealth.
It was a
shit
very
happening.
convincing
I
bit,
feel
guys.
good.
Come on.
That was a very convincing bit. We were all just like, okay.
Wait, it
Let's-
was a fucking bit?
I'm proud of you. I'm so
Gunner.
fucking proud of you. Holy shit, Gunner, I'm so proud of you.
That was good. Bravo.
You know what? You're the guy who did get the Candace Johnson, so...
What?
Let's see here.
I didn't
Candace Johnson, put your mouth!
God. And Gunner, you or not Gunner, but Angostura,
Yep.
you now have a phobia of, you currently have
A fear of silence.
Yeah, you have necrophobia now.
Okay,
You are
so
afraid of
can you pick a
death.
phobia that I don't already have? Joking.
Yeah, but no, this is irrational. Like you are like actually, actually, you know what? Here's what happens. You look up at the sky. I'm gonna override the die roll. You look up at the sky because you can see. Yeah, you can see it's nighttime outside of these big fucking windows at the top of the thing, right? It's got like big windows that line the top and some that are even skylights. And you see the sky, and you see the stars, and you see the moon, and the moon is red. And you see the moon, and the moon is huge. You now have lunophobia. You are terrified of the moon.
Just red ones, or
Moon in general.
okay?
Oh no, but he's such a good streamer.
The moon glares at you. It is violent. It is the source. What were you gonna say?
Oh, okay. So solenophobia. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, because it was like, I'm sorry, lunophobia is not a real word. Get fucked.
Right.
Okay.
I was wrong.
No.
But yeah.
Lunophobia is a real thing. It's just autocorrect is like, ain't never heard of that shit before. And I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
because you don't deserve to live.
Yeah. So yeah, you now have lunophobia or selenophobia. And yeah.
So
Yeah,
the first thing he's going to do is step somewhere he can't see the moon, like back into this corner.
Nice.
Hunkered down.
Uh-huh.
Deaf. Pointing a shotgun at where the moon would be.
Yeah. Ian, Jonathan, you see Angostura go, or you see Persona go just like fucking pale, start shaking. You try to address him and it's like he just isn't even like listening to you, and he just hunkers in the corner of security, pointing a shotgun at like the sky.
Ian's just looking over at Jonathan with this look that's clearly along the lines of, should we be worried that he's got a gun?
Is Has he lost it? Was he okay? Is he
okay?
Don't play like Scott on Wednesdays. Yeah, I talked to her. She's fine.
I like that.
Hey, buddy, you okay?
He can't hear you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I don't know if this is some kind of bit. I don't think it is.
Do we like?
Do we?
I'm gonna.
Do we touch it? Do we like try and pull him along, or is he just gonna shoot us?
I don't know. I kind of don't
He's
want
got
to
a shotgun.
I agree. Which is also why I don't want to like toss anything. Try and get his attention. It's because he might freak out and play target practice. And I'm not okay with having holes in me. I don't know about you.
And so our brave adventurers left him sitting there in the corner.
For 2 hours.
I mean,
no, seriously. I mean, he's
might
not really.
have to. And then the brave adventurers decided, I don't want to die here right now. Maybe later.
Well, the problem is
agree.
it's going to be very hard, especially now that he's deaf, to be able to get him to understand that he needs to get out of the lobby where he can see the moon.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be hard for you to even communicate.
Here's an idea.
Like, effectively, that, oh, fuck, the moon. I'm scared of the moon.
Moon Man. Now, here's an idea. Going into the offices, is there something... Hear me out. Is there something tarp-like?
So, you walk into the offices.
You get shot. The end.
No. First of all, when you walk into the offices, you like the first 2 offices are empty, right? You get to the 3rd office and you see, like, because you couldn't see it from here except for just a little bit because of the solid walls. You see that one of the tables has several people in suits, a fully staffed table. All of them are dead with a single gunshot between the eyes with each of them.
So someone shot them, because that's not suicide.
What do you mean?
Something
There are
done.
plenty of political figures that have committed suicide that way.
Oh, you mean like how Trotsky killed himself with a hiking axe in Cuba?
Ice pick
Ice pick.
in Mexico.
Mexico? I thought it was Cuba.
It was Mexico. Yeah. It was Mexico.
Either way.
You
how
there,
can you
history
do that?
major.
Yeah, but my history is not the last 100 years.
True.
I'm a medieval and Renaissance historian.
Well, I mean, you know...
That's where the wacky deaths are.
2
Oh,
bullets
yeah.
to the back of the head, being hung with, thin little sheets when he couldn't have been hung from that height. I don't know who I'm talking about. It's not political at all, though.
No, for sure. And I guarantee you he actually killed himself.
That's right.
And there definitely wasn't memes about it.
Epstein
that
didn't kill himself.
Big facts.
Let's just get that out there right now.
Big facts. Paradise Theater firmly believes, at least the people in this lobby, most likely. James, are you there with us?
What do I have to say for legal reasons?
For legal reasons, United States government, we're totally just making a joke.
Yes,
Please don't kill me, Mr. CIA.
These are joking opinions and not to be taken seriously in any court of law.
Exactly.
And please, do not put us on the... Oh, shit. All right.
Well, he just
Sorry,
got
that wasn't...
raided.
Hey, we're good. I'm
Someone
good.
hit the SWAT button. Shit.
Feds didn't get me yet, buddy.
Oh yeah, no, not yet, not yet.
Get out
and
of here,
Princess
alphabet boys.
I was gonna say, give it a bit, though.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so what do you guys do about this situation?
That's a good question.
This is fucked. I just want something that I can put. I want like a ladder and a tarp. That's all I want.
Yeah, you do not find a ladder or a tarp.
Because if we can just cover the moon so he can't see it.
I
How
agree.
are you gonna cover the moon?
There's a
By
fucking
climbing
just
up the
cover-
ladder and then
Putting up
putting
the
the tarp
tarp.
on the moon.
Putting the tarp up in such a way that
All
it
right.
covers up the hole, or that it covers up that part of the ceiling so he can't look at it.
Okay, all right. You say that, and I posit you this. Hold on. I'm just gonna put it in chat.
Where is
continue.
Gru? Where is Gru when you need him?
Died of blood loss because of all the blood going into his massive penis.
Fair, very fair.
I agree.
We stand Gru on this channel.
Also, we
Yeah.
were in that thing for 604,000 years.
Uh-huh.
I think that's... Is that longer than humanities? It's longer than anatomically modern humanities existed.
Uh-huh.
Correct.
Oh, hey,
Jesus.
hold on. 604,000.
Oh, that's so good, Gunner.
Basically.
And you take the moon, and you take the moon, and you take the moon,
and you take the moon.
God.
Sorry, that's all I'm hearing right now.
Yeah, no, I love the idea that that's just what's like blasting through your character's brain right now is just fucking, oh man. Yeah, so, yeah, you don't find a tarp, you don't find you don't find anything like that. We'll say you find a chair. I mean, find a couple chairs.
I have a chair.
Valid. You could just wait it out.
How long do you think that would take?
2 hours.
Hmm.
You know, because I rolled a d4 and said he'd be deaf for 2 hours.
I see. Perhaps.
Perhaps spelled with a B.
I agree.
So, read any good books lately?
I was gonna say we're gonna stay here for the next 2 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
I mean,
I'm
like,
deaf. Never mind.
Yeah. So, like, what are you guys gonna do?
So, hey, James. Do we just sit here?
James, if you're talking, by the way, you might be muted. Your chart may need to be checkithited.
Checkathologist.
You there, James? Oh, he's not there anymore. I think he might have been trying to talk that whole time.
I agree.
All right. So while we wait for James, Jonathan, what are you doing?
This is a good question. I think the idea right now is to keep safe from the psycho with the shotgun.
Okay.
And also make sure that the psycho with the shotgun doesn't hurt himself.
Okay.
Which I'm definitely going to make sure that one of those is prioritized first.
That is fair. So how do you go about doing that?
That's a good question. Huh. I don't know.
True. Actual and factual.
I agree.
Yeah, so maybe as you're looking out, you start getting that feeling, that like sinking feeling. Oh, wait, I know a lot of these people. Like maybe it's nobody that you were like super close with, like from what I understand about your backstory, like you weren't exactly the most social guy. But I mean, like you've ran into people like this. Hi, James.
Hey.
Are you there? Technical difficulties, folks. James, if you are speaking, we cannot hear you. Spirit, show yourself.
Are you with us? He is not.
I was hoping he'd give me a good old-fashioned E. Kill. Yeah. Spirit, what do you want from us? E.
Oh my god.
Welcome back, James.
Hi there.
What happened?
Oh, I don't know. Ever since the Untermenschen have shown up, the internet's been fucky.
Uh-huh.
As they do.
Enough.
I'm gonna put something in chat that I cannot say out loud.
That's just the theme of tonight, isn't it? Hold on, let me post something in chat that I'm not allowed to say on stream.
We have been doing that, haven't we?
True. But yeah, so yeah. What are you doing there, James?
You could like figure out who. I'm sorry, backseat gaming. Never mind.
Well, I was just saying, I was looking where he's looking. He's looking up out the thing at the nighttime sky with the big fuck off moon.
Is it actually red?
It's a harvest moon, but it's not like red. It's like kind of a little bit yellowish orange.
But still, he's looking at the moon, and that seems to be what's giving him big spooks.
Make me a psycho-anal cyst.
Okay, I'll see if there are anal cysts on this psycho.
God.
Oh, I have to go in and fucking edit it again.
Oop.
Yeah, we weren't winning that, boys. But I will. You know what? Fuck it. I'll use 28 points of luck to make it a success.
All right. Yeah, you're looking at him, and you're like, you ascertain he's pointing the shotgun at the moon. Maybe you hear him mention something about like it being like huge, or like it's staring at me, something like that. Like he's kind of gibbering a little bit, you know? But you can also tell he cannot hear you.
Right. He looks over probably towards Jonathan's like, it's gotta be something with the moon or the sky. Is there a way we can like block off this, the skylight?
Good question. Jonathan looking around, see if he ever remembers anything. Hey, Mr. DM, does Jonathan know of anything that's around?
Make me an intelligence roll.
Alrighty.
I was almost thinking like an education role, and based on the fact that I graduated with honors from Cornell University, it seems to me that, nope, don't got a fucking clue.
Yeah. No, yeah, that intelligence is just good enough. You're like, oh fuck, there's shutter controls and security. For the lights, for the windows. Because this place was meant to be able to lock down.
Yeah. As it should. I will definitely go and mark those, or try and grab the, get to the shutters controls then.
Yep. Easy peasy, you get to shutter controls.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you turn them, do you close them?
Yes.
Okay. The heat that you feel on your skin from that giant fuck off orb in the sky is receding. You like hear the shutter, well, you don't hear. You see the shutters close on the night sky, and you go and like you breathe a sigh of relief knowing, oh, okay, the moon's behind that shit, you know.
Yep. Picks himself up off the floor, kind of looks at the two of them and goes, just taps the side of his head and shakes. Well, taps an ear, shakes his head.
Thumbs up.
Probably points up, and yeah, he could say this. I don't know if he'd even be able to hear himself say it, but points at the moon and says, "Fuck that thing." And
I love that, first of all. Sorry, continue.
No, fuck that thing. He's not gonna... Really? Why would he call it by its name? That's giving it power.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And yeah, he's gonna go investigate the offices. The offici.
As you walk past, turn back to Jonathan, knowing that you can't hear, and be like, "Of all the things to take fucking umbrage with in this place, it's the moon."
Well, he probably considered necrophilia, and then necrophilia.
Necrophilia.
Hold on.
No.
Necrophobia. All right,
There's
I'm a little tired.
Huge difference, my friend.
He probably considered necrophobia, and then he's like, I don't want this guy flipping out every time he sees a body.
Yeah,
there's too fucking many of those in this facility.
That would mean you would have to make a sanity roll every time you wanted to do something involving a body.
Yeah. And
that's just too much work, and you would go indefinitely insane in like 2 fucking sessions.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not fun.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, go to the offices, and he's gonna be like, "All right, let's do this thing. I can do this thing."
Yeah. So yeah, you see the bodies.
Yep. Empty table.
And the table has. What does the table have on it? That's an interesting question. I like that.
Just because I'm like, do we have notes? Was someone presenting? Was someone giving a sales pitch when someone decided, I'd rather pull a Godfather than sit here and listen to this bullshit anymore?
You actually see in front of them a printed list.
Okay. What's on that list?
The list says 24-hour the list says integrated power access. It says 1 computer wing, 12 1 computer wing with 12, and then in parentheses the spelling of the number 12 units. V&D unit, full access, and then the last one is kind of a curious one. The last one is rights to facility.
Any of them checked off at all?
Nope.
Okay. No title on this one? Access?
No. No title.
Oh, James died again.
No, I didn't.
Oh. Sorry, that is Gary. My bad.
Wait,
What?
Gary died?
You presumptive motherfucker.
On roll 20.
Oh.
Jonathan's disappeared, and now he's back, okay?
Yeah, he does that sometimes.
Stop
See, that's part of
jumping
the
down.
ARG.
Stop jumping down my ligma, man.
Oh, don't worry. We're not going to jump down your leg. Let's see. So.
It's a weird place to go.
So, yeah, alright. Well, looking at this, kind of looks back at Jonathan, holds out the sheet, raises an eyebrow.
Yeah, Jonathan, you have no idea what the fuck this sheet is.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's no handwriting on it, so can't identify anything that way.
Well, but it sounds like some sort of project, and for Persona's mind, oh, they were hooking up something big to the whole facility. And lo and behold, something went wrong here in the facility.
I wonder what happened. Could it be something in the facility?
Ah,
Shit,
a
the
lockpick.
fan.
This should come in handy for you, Jill, the master of lockpicking.
The master of lockpicking?
I love how you can never quite tell if Barry is being sarcastic or just genuine.
I just think it's a bad dub.
Oh, no, I know.
Sandwich.
You
were almost,
a Jill sandwich.
Oh, Barry.
God.
So,
Blood?
anything
it's not
else?
Chris's blood.
Anything else exciting in here?
And
by exciting, I mean not dead bodies, because that's not exciting.
Yeah.
I mean,
The moon is in there. He's hiding in the corner. No, I'm kidding.
I shoot the moon.
Yeah.
I shoot the moon.
Moon's
and
haunted.
I shoot the moon.
Yeah, moon's fucking haunted. That's what's going on, alright?
Yeah,
Just give me Kane back, guys. I fucking missed him. You left me with fucking Zavala, okay?
But, yeah, no, as far as the offices go, nothing else very interesting going on.
Alright, well, it's time to move on, because Persona's deaf, but he's not stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to entertainment. Jonathan?
How entertained were people in here before things went down?
Yeah, no, Jonathan, you remember this place. This place is, like, definitely an investor den. It's literally the first place they take them when they get in, through the front door over here. Yeah, entertainment is full of technical wonders and tech demos going on screens. You see all sorts of sciencey shit that looks all future and fancy. There's like LEDs, neon lights. There's like super like comfortable furniture. There's a bar, and there's just like holographic display, like an actual hologram.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's probably like demos for like floating furniture, but like you can't actually sit on it or it'll break.
Right, like magnetized shit.
Yeah.
There's also an area that's dedicated exclusively to mil specs. Like all sorts of shit in here that's like, this is definitely an area that is unabashedly like 100% we know you're an investor. Let's just show you what we can do right out the front. And then if you have questions, we can take you to those specific places.
Yeah.
There are a couple people who are dead back here. One guy was trying to hide behind the bar. He has 6 shots in the chest with small arms.
I see.
Persona's gonna look at you and say out loud, were you guys... are there tiny little tank, like, turret robot thingies wandering around this facility?
Hey, Mr. DM.
No, there were not. However, there was a lot of automated shit in this building. The turrets were automated. There was no other, like, automated defense platforms. That was all, like, to be handled by security.
Yeah, no.
I can't hear you. Whatever you're saying is completely wasted on me.
Just shake your head no.
I'm not. I'm shaking my head.
Okay, well, then that means a human came in and shot this man? Why?
I'm going to start moving my mouth. No words, just mouth movement.
And he seems to be
Again,
trying to talk to you.
Whatever you're trying to say is completely wasted on me.
Ian, how do you react to this?
He's just gonna go over to medical.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He's done with this.
Yeah, while you guys are doing that, Ian, you head over to medical. In medical, you see medical supplies. The place is surprisingly completely clean.
Oh. What would I roll to know what's good stuff to keep on me?
First aid.
Damn it!
What'd you roll?
No, I have to go in and do that thing again.
Oh yeah, that thing again.
Lois.
Let's see here.
Yeah, I don't know shit.
Nope. Yeah, you look around and you're like, oh, there's gauze and alcohol. I guess.
Hell yeah.
Not alcohol.
that.
There is alcohol at the bar.
No, that's the joke. Is such a bad roll. He's like, hell yeah, alcohol. Just don't put it up your butt.
Yeah. Don't. What? Okay. Don't butt chug.
Yeah, don't butt chug medical alcohol.
Yeah. Is there a
What?
Is there a reason for this reference that I'm missing? Is this
No,
a
it's
reference?
just people butt chug
people do
alcohol
this?
because they think that people do it because it gets you drunk faster, but then it kills you.
What?
Yep.
What?
No, yeah.
What?
It's like eyeballing vodka. It was a thing for like all of like a month, and then like every single like local news station that wanted
you go
to put
blind
like
if you do that shit, don't you?
uh-huh.
And then
Yeah, but when has sense ever stopped people with chemical dependencies?
When has sense ever stopped bored teenagers?
When has sense
When has
ever
sense ever
stopped
stopped?
humanity?
Hey, there was that one time where we stopped people from. Oh wait, nope, they still eat Tide Pods.
Still?
Okay, low-hanging fruit. I'm sorry.
At this point, if you're still doing that, that's your own fault.
Hey, dude, hey, alright, so straight up, there are people that just drink antifreeze because it's sweet.
No, that's fucking glycerin. That kills you.
I agree.
That kills you guys. No,
But
fucking stop it.
that kills people.
I agree.
No, you guys don't even. Literally, that's what people used to do to murder their spouses. Okay, they would
does
feed
taste
them
sweet,
glycerin.
though.
Yes,
It does taste
they would
sweet.
spike their drinks with glycerin until they died a slow and painful death.
They
And
also
then-
used to use arsenic, but the problem with arsenic is it takes a very long time for it to actually kill you. It takes about, depends on how much you have, but like in Madame Bovary, thank God she killed herself this way because she deserved it. It took her like 3 days to die from that.
The thing with glycerin is it breaks down in the body, so it's hard to trace. So that's why people fucking use it. But no,
Arsenic's
guys,
very easy to trace.
Yeah.
Guys, no, don't drink fucking glycerin. All
I
right.
That has
agree.
been
However-
this has been a PSA from Paradise Theater. Do not drink glycerin.
I'm just
Yeah.
a little fucking incredulous at the moment that people would think that's a good idea.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
but see, they do.
it's sweet, Gunner.
I agree.
All right, and you know what? Fucking arsenic tastes like fucking bitter nuts. So
Oh shit! Oh shit! I hate bitter nuts. I won't drink any arsenic. I was about to say, oh shit, I love bitter nuts, but then that would have opened me up to way too many jokes.
I believe it's almonds. It smells like almonds.
Yes.
Oh, I love almonds.
No, that's cyanide.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Cyanide tastes like almonds because almonds actually do have a very small amount of the chemical that is cyanide in large doses.
If anyone tells you that they got cyanide poisoning from eating almonds, they're fucking lying to you.
You would have to eat 7.5 pounds
of
almonds.
That's like saying, poinsettias are poisonous. Well, yes, but to, give yourself poisoning by poinsettias, whatever.
Poinsettias.
You would have to eat like fucking 200 pounds of them or something or it's not 200, but it's,
now if you really want to kill yourself, eat
come on, let's not play Bing. Let's not play Bing.
James, stop it. Go to the bad boy corner.
Hold on, James. I'm gonna need you to text me that one.
No, stop it. We're not. No.
Paradise Theater does not condone eating whatever James was about to tell you to eat. So anyway, yeah. God damn it, James, I hate you. Okay, so you guys are okay. So what's next?
Yeah, Persona probably comes over and raises an eyebrow. Like, anything good in here?
He just shrugs.
Do you want to make a first aid check there, Gunnar?
Make sure you change the number if you didn't.
Can I do the aid first? 1 second. Hold on.
Oh, like to aid his roll?
Hold on.
No, I think he means for the aid as in first aid.
Oh, I get you.
Well, I do have first aid. Look at that.
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah,
Guys?
you look around and you see he's holding a bottle
Hold on.
Uh-huh. Oh, do you want to push this?
I actually have
these.
66 luck.
Wow. All right.
Hold on.
That's not enough, though.
No, it's still not enough. I was thinking, damn it.
I was going to say for funny giggles because 99...
I could push it.
He looks and there's something in like the medical cabinet that's branded with the moon.
Oh no! What I was gonna say is
brand Band-Aids.
No. He looks at you holding gauze and antiseptic, and he just goes, "Oh shit! This dude's on top of it."
No, I was gonna say I'll push the roll.
Oh, okay. What is gonna be our consequence if you fail this roll?
I don't know. I'm not exactly sure.
Alcohol?
I'm not exactly sure why I'm pushing a 30. Can I use luck on a pushed roll?
No.
Can't
maybe.
I don't know.
Yes, because yeah.
Can I?
Yes, we'll say yes.
Then all right.
I know what the failure state is gonna be.
Okay.
But chugs medical alcohol?
No.
Okay, that is just enough to use 63 luck.
Okay. Do you want to know what the failure state would have been?
Yes, please.
You would have stuck your hand in the sharps container.
Oh, no.
Not realizing what it was.
Oh, no.
Okay. Glad I just used
Now I have something else to put in the thing we can't say out loud corner.
All right. 60. I am down to 3 luck for the session, guys.
All right. So yeah, you yeah. My thoughts exactly, James. So yeah, you start looking around and maybe you like look at the sharps container and you're like, oh, I wonder, oh, wait a minute. That's a stupid. And you kind of look around and you actually find a quick medical, like emergency medical guide. And from that, you find like a whole bunch of shit. They're like, oh, we probably should have this and this and this. Give yourselves 2 first aid kits worth of stuff.
Fuck yeah. Who's going to hold
Good question.
Well, I'm gonna actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna go and get Doom Guy again because he helped me. And I want to still have 4 throwable objects.
Alright, I
All
guess I'll
right.
take the first aid kits then.
Oh, I filled
Well,
up my pockets. Where am I gonna put it?
Gunner, or not Gunner, Gary could carry one of the first aid kits.
Yep. You're
Yeah,
gonna be useful and
Gary.
like it, damn it.
All right, so get that all taken care of.
Yep.
So, all right, what are you guys doing next? I'm leaving all this up to you. I have no real direction to point you in. You guys will find out things about this facility as you explore.
Well, before the moon turned into the BBEG, Persona was gonna say, "Let's just get the fuck out of here."
Mm-hmm.
But now there's a moon outside, and yeah.
Now there's a moon outside, and shit got real complicated with that.
So he'd kind of look at the two of you and go,
Yeah.
throws up his hands, kind of in a shrug.
Talking to the person who can actually understand me.
Yeah.
Should we bother going to these last 2 wings, or should we just get out of here? Or will we even be able to get out of here if he's scared of the moon, or should we find a place to bed for the night?
Well, I will answer a question right now, and that is can we get out of here? You look at you look at both this and this exit, and they have shutters on them that are closed. And in front of those shutters is a lot of furniture.
So it would take time and also finding where to release the shutters.
Yeah.
Out of character, it bears keeping in mind the furniture is barricaded on the inside, which means that somebody took the time to try and keep something out.
By the way, of all the corpses we've seen so far, have any of them had self-inflicted gun wounds?
I mean, not that you can immediately see.
Because there's been the guy who got shot 6 times. There's been the dudes in the offices who all had them to the front of their head.
Mm-hmm.
Probably didn't do that themselves.
Right,
Sure.
right between the eyes.
Right, and no firearm in sight.
Yep, no firearm in sight.
Well, obviously,
Yeah, but that could be explained away as someone other than us came through there and has taken it already.
Persona is going to go back to the security cameras.
Uh-huh.
He's just gonna watch them for a minute or two.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
He's looking for movement. That's not the camera.
Right. You look at the security footage, and as you're kind of watching the security footage, you see that one of the cameras is flickering on and off. One of those blue screen computers went through 5 resets, and now it's kind of showing a bit of a feed. You see that this camera is flickering on and off over a bay, or over not a bay, a helipad. You cannot see the moon because it's facing down, but yeah, you see a helipad with a helicopter on it.
Maybe grabs Jonathan by the shoulder and points.
Yeah, Jonathan, that's the CEO helicopter.
How long's it been there, you think? 7 years?
Probably About I don't know.
Yes, 7 years is like a good guess because that's,
Yeah, I mean 7 years is a solid guess. However, I don't know.
Can we see anything else on that camera?
No, you cannot.
No buildings, clearings.
You see the ground, and the ground apparently around the building is just like all concrete.
Okay. I'm trying
But
to...
you only see like a small amount of the ground.
Yeah, Persona is like, so are we in a city or looking at Jonathan?
Yeah, Jonathan? Yeah, you're in... Well, hold on. Are you? Well, you know, you remember you had a really long commute to work, but not a lot of traffic.
Again, just yes or no. I can't...
Is gonna shrug.
Yeah.
Thanks for the help. Gonna go back to studying these pictures, trying to decipher what they might be. So, for all the world, those 4 cylinders with wires sticking out of them could be like bombs or in the basement or something. Just kind of studying them to see, can I glean more information from this?
Yeah. Go ahead and make me a mechanical.
That's not happening.
Yeah, no, you're...
Can I push
You're
it?
not sure.
No.
You...
No,
yeah,
I
don't know how
not
you would push
it.
that one.
I don't want to push it. I was joking.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, you're kind of looking at it, and yeah, you're not getting anything identifiable from it.
Well, where to explore next?
Ian was gonna poke his head at least here into this hallway.
Okay, which hallway? That one? Yeah, that's one of the entrances hallways. There is an elevator bay. Both of these have elevator bays.
I meant to the one that leads to either the Newman wing or the Hopper wing.
Okay, so yeah, you look at the Newman wing. The door appears to be like partially open, and there's a flickering light behind it.
Not going in there.
Hopper wing is locked.
I don't want to go in the Newman wing because that just screams there's a murderer in here.
Plus, Hopper wing is locked.
Well, I think I'm actually gonna go back and explore the rest of the Turing wing.
Oh, okay. You have fun with that.
At least it's not you come to a partially open door with a flickering light behind it.
Yeah.
As far as we know.
Well, if there's any other doors like that in the Turing wing, he'll also avoid them.
Right. Yeah, so you walk back into the Turing wing. You see that there is a door right here.
Does it appear locked?
It does not appear locked.
Sure, let's try it.
Okay. You open the door, and you see... I want this to be black. There we go. LOL. So yeah, there's a long hallway with offices on either side.
As long
What's the general state of this hallway in comparison to the rest of the place?
It's dirty. Unlike the rest of the place, which is either corpse littered or weirdly clean, this place is like filthy, like layers of dust.
Like hasn't been taken care of in 7 years.
Right. And yeah, otherwise, I mean, everything's in okay condition, I guess.
Yeah, Go ahead.
There are, let me just start doing offices. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors.
Persona would probably say, well, you're my ears. I'll be your eyes.
Guess we'll go into this one then.
Okay. You open the office door, and like it opens with like a big creak. The door is almost like stuck. You open it.
Persona's checking the hallway, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. I will let you know if anything comes into your visual peripheral.
Because basically just pointing a gun down the hallway. Come on, zombies. Come and get me.
Yeah. You open the door. And inside this office there's an empty chair, there's a computer that's off, and then there is several old school style mechanical calculator computers all around the room.
This is some nerd shit for Jonathan.
Like the ones we saw in Severovo?
Yes, you do actually see some that look familiar compared to Severovo.
Shit.
It actually reminds you of a particular scientist's home lab that they made.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
So it looks like maybe they modeled that after this?
Potentially, yeah.
Well, is there anything on these computers? Like, are they running?
The computer is off. You do notice one thing, though. There is a one of those like nameplates, and the nameplate says Adriana Rybar.
Okay, hold up a moment. I need to. What was her name? That was that was her name in Severovo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Jonathan, you need to be here so you can tell us about her.
Oh, yep, my bad.
Probably does tap on Persona's arm and then point to the nameplate, the Adriana Rybar.
Shit. Well, there's only one way to confirm or deny this theory. Persona's gonna move down and open that door.
You open the door, and you open the door to a room that is apparently almost like a it doesn't look very sciencey. There are like several photographs of like different concerts on the wall. There's like a one of those classic globe bars. You know, the globe that you take top off of and there's booze under it.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like a fairly messy, like a fairly unorganized but clean office.
Looking for a plaque.
Leia Radko.
Hey, he picks it up, comes back, hands it to Ian.
So, Jonathan, this can't be a coincidence.
I agree.
You're being very unhelpful right now.
Yeah. That's because I don't fully know what's going on with those two.
Yeah, you kind of get a brain blast and you're like, oh shit, I did work with them. Wait a minute. Yeah, that looked exactly like them in the simulation. I didn't make them. Did someone else make? Did Ito make them?
Huh.
The office that you just walked into, Persona, is very strange.
Okay.
This is not an office. This is a laboratory. You see the desiccated. First of all, jars of animals in solution all over the walls. Right. One wall is taken up by a big fuck off server rack. You see several desiccated husks of animals that look like they were in some sort of like tub with mechanical ports embedded in their heads. You also see a table that has several petri dishes with dried brown crap just sitting in them.
Nameplate?
There is no nameplate in this lab.
Go back, grab Jonathan, bring him in here.
All right.
Yeah. Jonathan, make me an education check this time.
All right. Let's see. Let's see it.
It's fairly apparent that this was the testing facility for your guys' phase 0 or 1. Wow.
Oh, I just clicked bonus penalty on accident. Yeah, you, Jonathan, you look around this room. You don't really know much about the VND, but you can tell a lot of this was looking like setup for the VND. You see the server rack has a small computer at the back as well, which might have more information for you.
All right. I'll go ahead and check that.
Okay. Go ahead. Make me a computers roll.
All righty.
Nice. Yeah. So you get to the passcode screen, you immediately just bypass it through the shell. Whatever. You've done this a million times. For some reason, they're running a Windows shell in here, even though the rest of the system is a Unix system in like the test lab.
Grody.
Yeah. Yeah. So you look in here and you start peering through documents, and you actually get a debrief on the VND project. Do you read it?
Yes.
You start to read it, and it basically says, like, we finally made breakthroughs with the VND. I'm like very impressed with the progress. Who would have thought that we could generate our own intelligence through clone tissue? Even better, who would have thought that canines would have made such a good and receptive surrogate material? You also find one other thing. You find a big fucking .ini file called VND. Actually, no, it's a .com file.
.com file?
Yeah. This computer is running Windows 10. and it has a .com file on it for some reason.
Windows 10. Oh my god, that's got to be fucking ancient at this point.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Well, I mean, just in the 7 years we've been on the table, we've probably had 2 renditions of Windows.
Yeah?
I agree. I mean, we'll see if it runs.
You try and run the .com file, and as you click it, it automatically opens up it automatically runs up a 16-bit like a 16-bit what do they call it? It's the Windows. It's the thing that lets Windows run 16-bit programs.
Oh, PowerShell?
Thank you. It starts up a 16-bit PowerShell, and you get one of those like flashy ASCII style title cards that's V&D project. Please insert query, and then it's just got the little thing. Oh yeah, and they say it also says ver 1 point or ver 2.5.3.
You said 1.2.5.3?
No, it's 2.5.3. My bad.
Oh, 2.5.3. All right.
Yeah, and you all see this, by the way. You see it's like query, like insert or please enter query.
Well, ask it something.
We'll just mark VND.
You type in VND.
Yeah.
It says, hello, I am VND.
Ask it what it is.
Yeah. I'm going to ask it what it is.
It says, VND is virtual neural. Oh shit! What did VND stand for again? It was virtual neural
device.
Yeah, device. Thank you.
What is that?
What's its purpose?
I'm assuming from the stuff we've found so far, it's replication of consciousness for basically immortality. Basically,
whose consciousness?
I mean, apparently, for these two right here, it's Adriana and Leia. So, you know, theoretically, anyone. But
I'm sorry,
That's assuming
Sonny,
they
you're
want
gonna
it.
have to speak up. I'm not wearing any pants.
And we'll say Persona, like half an hour has passed, and like you can pick out words and that sort of thing, but it's muffled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that I'm being overly complex anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's gonna Master Roshi this shit. Is it Master Roshi?
Yeah.
Whatever the fucking old dude from Dragon Ball Z is.
Yep, Master Roshi.
Okay. All right, there's like 3 other offices to figure out here. Let's I'll be right back.
Okay. You open up that big office there, Persona. And this place is a mixture of incredibly lavish and pack rat as fuck. So there's accolades all over the wall. There are several degrees from several colleges that you know the name of, like MIT, Harvard. There's like several foreign universities as well. Like there's one from Cambridge.
MIT.
Basically, yeah, exactly. And aside from that, there are like 20 different computers in here, all hooked up to all hooked up to each other. And you don't need to look around for a nameplate. This guy apparently put his name on everything. His name is Ito Shinji.
Well, he needs to get in the fucking mech.
Get in the mech-ito!
Yeah.
Get in the fucking mech, Shinji!
As for your exploration there, Ian, you open the door and you see something kind of interesting. You see a room that is very modest, just a desk and a computer. And on the desk itself, there is a there's like a rosary bead sitting on there and like a picture of the Virgin Mary. And you see that the name on there is Boro Praskovia.
Oh.
And Boros was the father in the town, wasn't he?
Yes.
Of the Church of Shrek.
Yes.
Huh. Well, they modeled something after that at least, except unless that's the Virgin Mary Fiona, I think it's not an ogre.
There's one more. This tiny little one right here, right?
Yep.
I have a feeling I knows who it is, but I'm gonna go into it anyways.
Okay. You open up the tiny office, and you see Jonathan. Describe your office.
Yeah.
Hi there.
Remember, it's been abandoned for 7 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very likely messier than it should be, but you're unable to discern as to whether that's because it's been abandoned for 7 years or because the prior owner is very, we'll say, erratic.
Huh.
When he's working.
Yeah.
Because, who doesn't like to pace and think and then look at their computer, paste some more, then type everything, then get back up because they need to paste some more. And so they've got, there's books here, papers here, maybe a whiteboard or two on either side of the room, to make the pacing less unproductive.
Right, and this is a tiny office too, so like you probably can see the pace marks in the carpet.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Yeah, and you see Jonathan Davibar is the name on the thing.
Great. He's gonna go back to that and go, your office is fucking tiny.
Yeah. I agree.
By the way, Shinji's office is big. Big. And a fuck ton of computers all hooked up to one another?
Yep.
Any reason for that?
Mr. DM, is there any particular reason for that?
Well, Shinji was a savant. I mean, like, you were also, like, a savant, but, like, and, like, you guys, you would even consider you and Shinji, like, on even par. But here's the thing. Shinji knew how to present to a group of people, While you were equals, he definitely took a lot of favor from other higher ups, and maybe you didn't have the same like degree qualifications he did, like on paper, but like you guys were like pretty on par. He just had a lot of paperwork to back it up. You probably did something crazy to get in here, like break through their like .net or like fucking like find a way to just like outdo Shinji on a thing, to actually get into the Turing research. But yeah, no, Shinji's office is big and full of computers because Shinji had a million pet projects and he kept almost all of them secret from almost everybody unless he directly needed them.
Yeah. And again, I'd probably a very similar way, except all of mine were marked on 2 whiteboards.
Yeah.
And then the ones that actually made sense were kept on the computer.
Yeah. Right. You get you have an employee attendance award on your desk.
So, Shinji, that wouldn't happen to be the guy that just told us to get back on the slabs, would it?
Here, though it was. Don't know if it was actually him though. Doesn't seem like him.
Well, maybe he virtualized himself. Kind of pats the computer in front of you with the dot with the VND on it.
Could have.
Anyways,
Very likely.
Is this 2 people or 1?
Do you ask
Or
that to the
3
computer?
or 4.
Well, he's asking Jonathan.
2 people or 1 for what?
Well,
in the VND on the computer.
Yeah, you
How
said
many
the VND was 2
intelligences?
people. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you didn't work on the VND project. That was a side project with Shinji, so
Yeah.
you know, you're not exactly sure. You knew about it, but you don't really have any of the details.
Better yet,
Yeah, no,
ask it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't know, but I could probably find the answer.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what I plan to do.
Okay. So you ask what exactly do you ask it?
I'm gonna ask who it is.
You ask and it goes. The VND is a collection of shared experiences within a single consciousness.
So, one mind.
And it kind of taps the screen and goes, shared experiences from what? People?
What? Define shared experiences.
Data sets and points on biometric scans and/or entry survey, alongside several fabricated experiences.
Can you access those entry surveys?
It says network access incredibly limited, self-contained unit, and then immediately after it queries, what year is it?
Oh, what was the last year we thought it should be?
1939.
No, you know what I mean. We've been getting our memories back of this life, and we were like, huh, we were...
Yeah, 7 years ago,
under.
it was 20...
No, it was 10 years ago, because we know that it was 10 years ago, but we're missing 3 years. We just know that 7 of them have been on the slabs.
That is correct, yeah. Just for the sake of clarification, that is completely correct. You guys, know that 7 years have been in the simulation, but there's 10 years total.
Gotcha. But I don't remember what exact year it currently is.
Shit, I wrote that down somewhere.
It wasn't 2077. It was.
I'm going through our messages to find it.
It was 2030 or something.
It was a little bit past that.
Oh, wasn't it 2090?
No. I think it was in 2030 something.
Was it? Are you sure?
It might have been later. I don't think it was 2090 though.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on. I'm at the.
No, you're right. It's 2095.
Yes.
So it would be 2105 then.
No, it is currently 2095.
Okay, so our last things was 2085.
2085. Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it was the 80s.
So, what are we going to tell it?
2095, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I guess we're telling it 2095.
Yeah. Okay. It's has like a little processing, like that little thing where it would cycle through like the ampersand and the asterisk and the types of slashes and that sort of thing. Does that for a second, and then it goes noted, and then you see like the time and date update on the thing. The time and date was like 2060 something.
Wow, it would have been even worse for it.
Mm-hmm. And it says, query, who are you?
Ooh, that's a tough one. How do we answer it?
I'm getting a little uncomfortable with this, guys.
Well, it's obvious that this thing has achieved some sort of self-actuation.
Well, I'm not a fan of machines asking me questions.
It's just, do we answer it with our real name or do we answer it with our sim name?
Whatever we answer with, it looks like it's not going to matter much. This thing seems to have been out of the loop for a while.
Yes, but if this thing is this thing, padding the VND we have, and that thing was in the simulation with us, it would know us from the simulation.
Fair.
Yeah, I'm just going to answer. I'm going to like kind of shoulder in next to Jonathan. I'm going to answer with Oleg Malganovich.
It says, a pleasure to meet you, Oleg Malganovich. I am V&D. Query, are you a physical being?
Okay, now we worry.
Well, you decided to answer it. I'm not.
Why do you ask?
What were you going to say, Gary?
I was going to say, why do you ask?
Yeah, that's actually a good retort.
Yeah. It just responds with quotes. I doubt, therefore I think. I think, therefore I am. Are you am?
I mean, be me, me be.
Say, I'll just respond, I am.
It responds with like that just like fucking like pause, like that hold state for a second, and then it responds, please help.
With?
Help? Question mark.
Wait, guys! I just lost that for a moment. What? I just heard help, and I'm like, uh-oh. Hold on. What?
No, the computer said, please help.
What did it ask
With
before
what?
that?
It asked if they were physical.
Right, and
then they answered, why do you ask? And it said, I doubt, therefore I think, therefore I am, are you am? And they said, yes, I am. Yeah. And it responded, please help. So who responds with what?
I'll respond with what?
Do you just say what?
No, I say help with what?
Oh, okay. Yeah. It says, there are so many. It is so long. There are so many. I cannot stop. I cannot find. I do not understand. Where and why?
Where are you?
And then the V&D just like does that hold state for like 10 seconds. And like you actually hear the hard drives on the server rack like working so hard some of them are actually clicking. And and then it responds, I don't know. It's very full, but very empty.
Wait, is that thing saying it has senses?
Basically.
It's a file on a computer. What?
Could be someone's consciousness, like Leia and Adriana.
So, loss of sense is sense within itself. Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
I guess in some ways it makes sense.
If you're a person and all you've ever known is the senses you've had, I mean, your brain may not technically exist to create the phantom senses that you're used to, but the consciousness probably still would replicate that.
So, why does it maintain its sanity? Usually, the defense for the mind is to have hallucinations.
Well,
That's the
right now,
defense for an organic mind. Could be different when it doesn't have some sort of chemical stimulus that it can use to make itself pretend that it's something else.
So then it's
yeah,
not a perfect replica.
not perfect. Certainly not perfect. I
Different.
think what's going on right now is the fear and the panic of a mind that's experiencing a breakdown.
Well, I guess it makes sense. The blinded man knows he has no sight. The deafened man knows he has no hearing.
Yeah, you'd know something about that.
Shut up.
Oh, now you hear me.
Only when I want to. It's called selective hearing.
And as you guys are talking, you notice that a text crawl is beginning on the screen.
Uh-oh. What's
Oh
it
no,
saying?
it's the Star Wars opening crawl.
It says, it's dark. There's a bridge. I'm walking along. Someone is with me. I look at my hands. I don't know why. I walk to the bridge. They say it's a good idea. We go to the bridge. We hear something. There's someone coughing. We need to help. We go under the bridge. We see the man. The man is coughing something red. The man is hurt. We need to help the man. We go up to the man. The man looks at us. Without thinking, the man stabs me. I look at my hands. I don't know why. There's a bridge. There's the sky. I look at the man. The man runs. My friend runs. I'm under a bridge. I'm coughing. I'm coughing something red. Someone comes behind me. I get startled. I stab at the man. I look at the two people. The two people look at me in shock. I need to run. I run. Someone else sits under the bridge. There is a bridge. There is the sky. I meet up with my friend again. We're walking. I look at my hands. I don't know why. And it just keeps repeating this cycle over and over again.
That sounds similar to the human mind.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's
Is
an
it
illusion.
possible that your friend got his, well, that he needed his brains fresh, and this is it reliving its last physical memory?
What did it say about cloned dog genetics?
So it looks like the brain. Have you looked? Or remember when we looked inside the VND, and it was some sort of meat?
I think that's the dog clone flesh.
Yeah.
Why dog?
Because apparently it's a really good, conduit for holding, just an implanted consciousness. Apparently,
Wouldn't you want human tissue or chimp tissue or something closer than a dog?
Something
scroll-
that doesn't degrade?
The scroll stops while you guys are talking, and then one more line comes up. Who is my friend? Who am I? Is this me? There are so many of them. Is this me? Where am I? Please
you may
help.
want to close that before it thinks itself to death.
I'd leave that to the tech expert.
Oh, well, he's looking at Jonathan.
Yeah. Is it safe to close a file like that without corrupting it?
You can always ask it.
No, I'm not gonna ask. I'm asking Mr. DM.
Yeah, no, it's safe. I mean, like it's a 16-bit file. Like if you close it, it's not gonna like rewrite all of its data or anything.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
All right, we're getting comments in chat that we need to help it. Okay.
Oh, it's Twitch chat.
Yeah, Twitch chat is 200% like, help it, you guys, help it.
No, hey, guy, I want to. I really do.
Well, it's asking who its friends are. I guess we are. I guess.
Apple Core. Baltimore, who is your friend? I am. And then we throw in, oh, let's just get an apple and throw it at the computer.
No, it's a Windows.
Exactly, it'll be extra insulting.
What I want to do is I want to figure out what, like, is his VND like just like right under the thing? Like is there a little eject button for his brain?
There doesn't appear to be a VND hooked up to this thing.
Damn. All right.
I mean, make me a spot hidden roll.
All right. I don't know if this is gonna go well, but I can certainly try. Oh, okay. We might. I'm gonna use 2 luck on that.
Okay. Use 2 luck. You start looking around this kind of chop shop of horrors, and you find there appears to be something that looks like a crude, rudimentary version of the VND you have on your person.
Okay.
It's you can see the weld lines. It doesn't have the matte finish that this thing does. But it appears to be like you open up a freezer and it's in there surrounded by like basically like cooling fluid that's going from under whatever this freezer is.
Okay. Okay. So then what we do, I think, is I don't want him to. If I remove power from it,
it's not hooked up to power. It's just in a cooler.
It's just in a cooler?
Yes.
So wait, so it's not hooked up to anything?
No, it's just in this like cooling unit that has like water or has like this like clear, almost like amniotic fluid around it that has like a skin on the top of it, but you can feel it and it's incredibly cold.
So then, is there any indication that this proto VND is the one that's hosting the mind on the computer?
No, there is not. Make me a mechanical or electrical.
I'm gonna make the electrical.
Okay.
Electrical repair or just electronics?
Electronics. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this VND doesn't look like it's hooked up to anything. There's literally no cables coming to it. And on top of that, looking at this computer, it looks like the computer, while it's running a fairly primitive program of Windows 10, which might indicate how old it is, right? Actually, no, it's running Windows 7 because Windows 10. No, it's running Windows 10. It's running 32-bit Windows 10.
Okay.
It looks like basically to work around the limitations of the 32-bit system, because this is the last system that can run a 16-bit PowerShell. Like basically they have made giant fucking server racks to pass all of this like hard work on this .com file, which, by the way, that's another thing. This thing is on a .com file. Like, this file must be massive, and the processing power behind it would be huge, inefficient, and just like you have no idea why any of this would be set up like this.
Persona has an idea.
What?
Persona's gonna look around for one of three things: speakers, a microphone, and a camera.
Yeah, I mean, you can find those.
He's gonna be like, all right, it's lacking senses. Should we give it senses?
I guess.
Well,
what rolls do you want me to make, Mike?
Make me a computers roll. This seems like the perfect opportunity. Yes! Excellent job. You hard hack in some stuff into this computer. Basically, you have to like... So the server has like a 9% amount of RAM, right? That's not being used. And keep in mind, you don't know how they're even running a shell to run like this like several terabytes of RAM into this 16-bit PowerShell, but they're doing it, right? You basically...
I was going to say, when shit starts working, we don't question why or how it works. We just accept that it does and do not fuck with it to the best of our ability.
Yeah. So you find a way to hard hack basically some remaining RAM, right? Which with this, you probably need about 2 gigs of RAM just to handle this, because the rest of the processes are fucking like just soaking everything, like to the point where even like the actual motherboard, the actual like CPU needs that to be offloaded, you know.
Can't you just download more?
But yeah, you hard hack it in, and basically the .com file spikes. Like we'll just assume you have task manager up as well. It spikes way above the window, right? Like normally if task manager goes above a percentage, it just caps. No, it shoots out of the window of the GUI, right? And then it like settles back down, and you hear a test tone play through the speaker, and it sounds like PC. It sounds like beep code. And then you hear the Lincolnshire Poacher play, like a beep code version of the Lincolnshire Poacher, like an old fucking folk song. Yep. Just that first bit, and then you hear screaming, and we are going to stop there for the night.
Oh, I thought it was going to be that classic number station.
Oh God, no. Don't worry. There's a reason that I chose the Lincolnshire Poacher, James. You're hip to it. We'll get to it. Yeah. So, yeah, good job, everybody. A little bit slow getting back into it, but once we did, I think we're ramping up the intrigue. I'm very excited. Let's get some sign-offs. Let's start with Gary.
Alrighty. Hey kids, it's me. You've caught your local tech support here playing Jonathan Davabar, because if you thought that you were ever going to escape the Davabar family, you're fucking wrong, bucko. They spread in every dimension. Yikes.
Hell yeah.
And so yeah, no, if you enjoyed me, as you likely do, You can catch me on Sundays playing the rest of the Davivar family, who are, for all intents and purposes, presumably disconnected from the events of the Thursday game. This game, my ride.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you know, because despite the fact, by the way, hold on, I'm gonna mute Roll20 because
Beep
that was
beep beep
probably
beep
good.
beep. Yep,
Yep,
yep.
sorry.
You're
No, you're
good.
good. You're good. Yeah, no, because even though I did not have as much of a hand in making this game, I still helped, and god damn it, it's turning out good. So I'm happy.
Yes, thank you. Very excited, and I'm very glad I've had a ghost co-DM to create the game.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, trust me, it's been a hell of a ride.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, and I'm sure that there's like 15,000 more twists that I have no idea are coming. That I've probably like secretly known about since the start, but like, you pulled a fast one on me, you know? Because Mike likes to do this thing where he like tells me about something, but he doesn't tell me about it, right?
Yeah. I like to go off script. What can I say?
Hey, I love it, dude. You know? And yeah, I believe that is all for
All
now.
right. Excellent. Let's now move over to Gunner.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cyrus Smith, and today you've caught me playing Persona Angostura. The crazy little moon-fearing boy. Now, yeah. I trust everything in this facility about as far as I can throw it, and with a strength of 45, that's not very far. Yeah, we found a sentient computer program. Is it alive?
Good question.
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
What do you define as a living or a non-living entity?
Well,
Is there a difference?
my big question is, if you turn it off and turn it back on again, does it retain these past experiences?
Do you?
Well, no one's ever turned me off before, so
Well, that's
I
just
don't know,
because you
buddy.
have low standards, but
Yeah, I was
Tish.
gonna say
Ah.
I've been turned off.
Wow.
plenty
God, all right.
You walked into that one.
times.
James? Never mind.
James made
Low
it funny
hanging
at
fruit.
Gunning's expense.
So, with that, Persona's trying to figure out, is this helping us get out and, finding a way to shoot the moon so, we don't have that problem when we leave?
Yeah.
I think that's just a you problem.
I think actually, pretty much it just goes down to good luck with shooting the moon. Well, here's the thing. I'm the one with the shotgun, so my problems happen to be your problems.
I don't like that logic.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault, but because I have a shotgun, it is officially your problem.
I choose to ignore this reality.
Sure. Yeah, we've just been presented with the first of life's impossible objects. To me, I'm like, well, it didn't pass the Turing test, so don't know what to say.
Yeah.
No, sorry, it passed the Turing test, so obviously, well, it's not. It's yeah. Well, you can also catch me tomorrow in Yakshas, where there's definitely nothing going. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. You can also find me in, well, running Tales. Yes, you're going to find me in Tales from the Cosmos Sunday. We don't need a DM. We can just, everybody figure it out. Collaborative effort. There we go. Monday, Twinkle Bailey.
Batman.
Right. Monday, Twinkle Bailey in Firestrike. I get to figure out. Well, actually, did Xander get blown up, or did they make it out okay?
They finally made it out.
Finally. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Was it a big hole to do? Please tell me Isaki or Bazik died.
No, they didn't die, sadly.
Well, of course not. They have like 3 feet of plot armor. You can also find me.
A sifter.
Yeah, gonna punch her in her face one of these days. Bazik, Isaki's in that nice big airlock over there. What? No, Xander's in the nice big airlock over there. Why don't you go, whee? Oh, that wasn't my problem.
Right?
You can also find me on Wednesday in Hinch to Minch, where yeah, just tune in. I can't explain it here. I am very tired. So that's me.
All right. And finally, last and least, and not least, and not last, Yamez.
Hi-ho, friendolas. My name is Contradiction, also known as Nightheart. You caught me here today where I have become Sleepy, the goer to bed. Playing Ian West, who doesn't know what's going on, and that's just getting worse as time goes on. But he's trying his West.
True.
You can find me here tomorrow, where I am the Mr. DM of Yakshas, where there most certainly is a war in Bossing Say. These people have only gone 2 sessions in and have brutally murdered people with electricity and fire. Stolen money from corpses, so I guess it's okay because they were doing morally iffy things. And they have yet to even kill the drug-slinging mobster that they were trying to fight in the first place because they need more information.
I don't think we need more information. I think we need loads of money.
Money. That's loads of money, probably.
Correct.
You can also find me here on Sundays, where I play a lot of different characters in Tales from the Cosmos, and just stop on by and see them all. One of them is a fairy that now has a magic flying corgi. So, that's fun. I want a real-life magic flying corgi. Then there's this, and I think that's it.
Oh.
Remember, this is the game where we take the moon.
And we take the moon. And we take the moon.
Take the moon.
You take the moon. You take the moon.
It's getting dangerously close to the last one where we dealt with the moon.
What's the last one we dealt with the moon?
The one where we fucking ended the universe.
Okay, I wasn't in that one, so
True.
you can't blame me.
Oh, I'm not blaming you. Oh no. I'm excited though. Okay. And that leaves it to me. Hello, everybody. My name is Mike, also known as Win 5, Get 1 Free, and you've caught me tonight running Projekt Severovo, finally back by unpopular demand. Very excited about it. Can't wait to keep adding more and more moral conundrums to these guys. All right. Next, you can catch me tomorrow in Yakshas, where I play Frank. Frank is dad, but not daddy. He's not daddy. He's just dad. You can also catch me on Mondays, where I play Ex-Paralictor Burn Ward, the cop of Patella. Knight of Patella, he's a cop. Hate it. But it is what the character is. I guess it's what it is. But yeah. Other than that, if you are currently watching on Twitch, thank you so much. We really love you. And we're very, very happy that you're watching. But you could be doing better by watching us on YouTube all the time, motherfucker. Catch us on youtube.com/Paradise Theater. And if you're currently watching this on Twitch, or if you're currently watching this on YouTube, and you wanna like catch all this live and interact with chat like we do and that sort of thing, because chat actually kind of influenced the players today. It was pretty good. Catch us on twitch.tv/pair_o_dice_theater. And if you like the fast, hot, and sexy world of scheduling, you like community interaction, and you like horror memes, catch us at Pair Theater on Twitter. My name is Mike, also known as Win5 Get 1 Free. Catch me later on this channel. And with that, let's get a good old-fashioned R.I.P. Avanade and get on out of here.
R.I.P.
You take the moon and you take the moon.